The saga continues, co-host.
It continues.
The Black Wonder.
Yeah, and me.
And you. I'm scared to say Sidekick 3000 because you don't like
Don't you
that.
ever say that.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good.
Good to see. I'm looking forward to kicking this off right here.
I know, man. It's
good times.
It's good times. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Oh shit! It is Cinco de Mayo.
Viva Zapata! Viva la Revolution!
All I can say is Viva!
Viva con leche!
Viva Taco Bell!
Yes.
No, man.
It is Cinco de Mayo, brother.
I totally forgot about that.
That's why I brought the Dos Equis.
Oh, look at you, man.
That's right.
You had this whole thing planned.
Yeah, but I didn't bring the lager. I brought the amber just because I always drink the shit out of that other green shit, the green bottle.
Oh, you want a little something different,
A little something different. Yeah, something brown,
yeah.
you know.
Well, happy Mexican Day. Yeah.
Damn right. Yeah, my insides are celebrating, but my outside is still trying to find my father. Japanese bastard.
Get you a sombrero and decorate you. Put you up like a piñata. We're going to beat the hell out of you.
Oh, don't do that.
Put you up like a piñata, invite some 5-year-old kids in here to beat the shit out of you.
Oh, my God.
Man, interesting thing about Cinco de Mayo, you might know this. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think it's Mexican Independence Day.
No, sir.
It is
actually.
That's a different thing.
Right. I think
that is freedom from Spain or something like Spanish rule.
I believe so, but that is that date is September.
Yeah, it's in September.
Yeah, I'm trying to think real quick. It'll come to me.
I'm only proud to say this because I found this out like a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
like somebody corrected me.
September 15th is like the actual.
Something like that. Cinco de Mayo actually is a day where the Mexican army defeated
the French army. French army that hadn't been defeated in like 50 years.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Exactly.
This is like the Mexican version of 300.
Exactly.
Except it's all 50.
It was under the leadership of the guy's name was Ignacio Zaragoza Seguin. He led a small band of Mexican troops. And they were pretty much outnumbered, and apparently they just went apeshit wild and fucking just killed everyone they saw.
This is Mexico!
We are fucked! So we fucked them too!
Yeah.
Viva la raza!
Look at me. I thought I was going to kick the knowledge and embarrass you, but your shit.
No, I try.
Look, you came in here prepared. I thought I knew about Cinco de Mayo.
You got to know this shit. You got to know your history, Corey. The children must know their history. Well, not their history.
Well, a Merry Mexican
Day to you.
But yeah. People get mad at me for that, but on Juneteenth, I say Happy Black People Day.
Yes, Happy Blacks Day.
Yeah, Happy Black Day. Juneteenth, for people who don't know, that is the day that black people celebrate the Emancipation Proclamation. Mm-hmm. The Emancipation Proclamation was actually, they say black people, slaves, were emancipated as early as something like September. Something like that. Prior that June.
September.
June.
That's the month when things happen. Actually, I take that back. It's not September 15th. It's actually the 16th.
Okay.
One day. Mexican, Independence Day.
You did good enough. You did more than I thought you
try.
Like I said, I thought I was going to educate you. Yeah. You educated me. Look at that. But no, and so in Juneteenth, the reason why they celebrate on Juneteenth is there was a Union general. I don't remember what the fuck his name was, but he went to Galveston. Mm-hmm. And made Galveston. He said, "You motherfuckers recognize this shit. Mm-hmm. We said these black people are emancipated. They're gonna be emancipated.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, shit." And so they made Galveston follow the Emancipation Proclamation. Now, people, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm not trying to sit up here and.
We will. Don't worry. I know they will. We'll have like 10 fucking people come up here on the comments. Wrong. Sorry to call you out, co-host.
Yeah, exactly. But
wrong.
I think
Stop spreading lies.
Corey, you stupid.
Yeah, quit being so stupid.
But I think. Yeah, it was a Union general. I can't remember his name, but he went in and just said, "Hey, recognize this
Richard
shit."
Roundtree.
Shaft. General Shaft. You people better what's it saying?
What?
He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just emancipating the blacks. I'm getting that echo thing again. Hold on. Well, damn, man, we got to go out and get some chicas.
Hell yeah. We need to go look for them Univision chicks. Or, Telemundo chicks.
Telemundo, yeah.
Telemundo.
Chicas, in Telemundo,
yes, those girls got the curves exactly where they need to be.
That's how I'm going to celebrate.
Thank God for that channel.
Damn,
boy,
that is Cinco de Mayo every day when you watching that shit. That's how I'm celebrating that shit. I'm
Exactly.
cutting on Univision and Telemundo and all that shit and watching those girls, man.
Yeah, we got to go to the Mexican restaurant tonight, La Tapatía, and get ourselves some fajitas and fucking some margaritas.
Well,
and tell them to turn up that goddamn Telemundo.
Man.
Turn it up.
Have you ever been to? You've been to me and Hi's favorite Mexican restaurant here in Austin, man.
That place where we went,
Las
where
Consuelas.
they fucked up both of you guys' orders.
God damn. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
people, we go to this Mexican food restaurant. Me and my friend Hi, you got a black and an Asian sitting in the middle of an authentic food restaurant where nobody speak English.
Yeah, and along comes me, the robot.
And then the robot, they all confused. That's why they got to order wrong.
Yeah, and they're too busy looking at me. Like,
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah?
Yeah.
¿Qué es esto?
Santa Maria.
Ay, Chihuahua!
But they brought Hi's food out, and they brought him something that wasn't even close to what he ordered.
He ordered flour tortillas,
he
and
ordered,
they gave him corn.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay,
And,
you got mad about
of
the
course,
corn.
me being the diplomat, trying to convince him, hey, dude, corn's a lot better for you, man. Don't be eating that flour.
I know you
shit.
telling him that shit. He was already mad.
And he was just looking at me like,
yeah.
you need to shut the fuck up right now, robot.
Yeah, shit, let me get. You ain't eating this shit. Let me eat my shit.
Fine,
okay?
kill yourself, kill yourself.
Man, they had this chick in there. I don't know. She's one of those. We couldn't understand what she was saying.
Oh, no,
but
no,
she was
obviously
cute.
she
So
was,
you know she was ditzy.
Yeah, she was cute as
We
hell.
want to
Yeah,
blame
that's
it like
the thing.
we want to blame it on like her not being able to speak English. No, she was a bimbo.
She's one of those girls that takes your order, but she's like looking out the window. She's looking out. She can't wait till it's time for her to leave so she can go out and party her ass
you
off.
know she's been drinking in the kitchen.
Exactly. She's like, what you want? Taking down their order, not looking, not paying attention.
You give her an order. That's all she said.
Yeah.
Like what?
I might as well have given this fucking order to the wall.
Fajitas de pollo. Okay. Fajitas de pollo. Okay. But yeah, he ordered tacos al pastor because that's what we get. We have two things that we get. That's our favorite things. He gets the tacos al pastor, which is pork tacos.
Pork, yeah.
Yeah. And I get the fajitas de pollo.
Yeah.
Now I'm not trying to pronounce this authentic, but that's what you got to tell him. That's chicken fajitas, pretty much.
Right.
So she first of all she brought him. She said what kind of tortillas you want?
Yeah.
Mais irena, something like that. And he's and we
Masa.
mais irena. So he says flour. He said one of flour.
Yeah,
she
flour.
brought him out corn.
Of course.
Now that already did. So that's one order fucked up.
Right.
Now I specifically told her. I said fajitas de pollo. And she beams chicken.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Okay, chicken. She comes back out and brings me a plate full of beef. Beef.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
There it is, right there.
That old woman popped up behind the table. There's the beef. I'm like, I be goddamn. I asked. You said chicken,
Right.
in English to me.
Yeah, she did.
And you brought me.
And the
up
funny thing,
you heard it.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you?
The funny thing is, she like looked at you, and you're like, no, I asked for chicken. She's like, no, beef. This is beef.
Oh, that's
She was
right.
looking
She
at
kept
you
saying
like,
that.
no, this is beef. This is what you're eating, bitch. Now eat it. And she
Almost like
walked
you tell
away.
me, no beef.
Nah.
No chicken. Beef, motherfucking no.
No, we don't have any. We're done. No
Yeah.
chicken here. No beef.
Shit, what am I, the Saturday Night Live
It was
sketch?
hilarious.
Like,
Yeah.
I
I was like, one of you guys.
Cheeseburger Pepsi.
I was like, one of you guys has to lose. So
Shit, it wasn't gonna be me. I was the one paying for it. If I had to go to that kitchen and fix that shit
Yeah.
myself, kill a goddamn chicken in that kitchen. That's what I'm gonna
I couldn't
get.
remember if she put you had like a whole side dish, right? The side dishes are usually bigger than the main dishes. Apparently there's plenty of food at that place. But I was trying to figure out, did you put your food on the seat or did she? Like that extra plate, like it was like on the seat, and I was like, who puts food on a seat?
I think
That's
she
where
did
High
that.
puts his ass. And you know his ass isn't like a bouquet of flowers, when you put it down on a chair.
He's eating tacos al pastor. You know his ass ain't no. I was eating with Hal last night, and he was eating we went to this Asian food place. We have a favorite Mexican place.
AAA?
Favorite
AAA,
Asian
yeah.
food place, and he ordered this what he orders all the time, pepper steak something,
Right.
and it comes with like little chili peppers.
Yeah.
Nobody eats that shit because first of all, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Your mouth will go numb. And even if it doesn't, It's so spicy you can't taste it.
And that shit's like it looks gritty. It's like it's like if you were to scrape. Okay, when you burn something in a pan and you got all that shit, all that burned shit on the stuck it on the pan, and you scrape it off. It looks like somebody scraped a bunch of that shit off and put it on High's plate.
like the
black charcoal. Yeah, it looked like charcoal. Like somebody grinded up charcoal and put it on your plate.
That fool ate everything on that fucking plate,
loves
including
that
the
shit.
peppers. And I told him, I said, your ass is going to be exploding tonight eating those peppers, man. All of those peppers.
Yeah.
I said, I do not want to be in your house when you take a shit.
No, High's crazy like that, dude.
Yeah.
He's the fucking guy who had his picture taken at Pluckers. They have like this, what's it called? Like the super crazy fucking hot wings.
Wings,
I think you eat like
fire wings.
Yeah, fire wings. That's what it was. And you eat more than like 25 or something like that. I'm talking seriously hot wings.
Yeah.
And if you eat enough, like I think like 25 or more or something like that, they take a fucking Polaroid picture of you and they put it on the wall.
And that's all you get.
And, and that's it. That's your reward.
I think they give you another plate of wings that you don't want.
Yeah.
Because you fucking ate as many as you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put his picture up there.
It's the only victory where you don't really win because obviously when you go home, you're going to be fucking shitting your brains out.
If you make it home.
If you don't
be
shit, if you don't shit in your pants on the way home,
you walk into your car, you're going to be leaving like a trail smell. So there's going to be shit. And that fool does that. And what they do, take a picture of him because everybody who eats that many wings, they look fucking stupid. Because they
got wing sauce all over the goddamn mouth with a big ass cheese smile.
Tears coming out the eyes.
It looks like a 5th grade picture. Cheese.
Yeah. Proud of that shit there.
I was hoping he'd hold up his hands with all like the fucking hot sauce on his hands.
Yeah,
like,
licking it off.
Yeah.
Both him and Kevin. Little Kevin at the time.
Oh yeah, that's right. They both were on that wall.
They both on that wall together up there looking like fucking Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I think it's called Wall of Heroes or something. It's
Wall of
Fools.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, before we move on though, man, let me ask you something. Did you notice in that Mexican restaurant, every girl had on tight jeans? Like tight jeans that were like 3 sizes too small for them. Because you look at all the girls and you're like, damn, these girls got a gut because all their fucking blubbers hanging over the side.
Any bit of fat. It was the only way that fat like ran up their pants and escaped out on the edge, so that fat could breathe. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, man, what'd you get, a shoehorn to fucking put your ass in that thing?
You know how you put a scoop of ice cream on a cone and the ice cream sticking over the side?
I wonder if a group of elves like made those pants on her while she was asleep.
Because how can you get that shit off?
Yeah,
except with magic.
It's like a fucking rubber suit.
Shit, that's some Harry Potter shit right there to put that shit on.
Go scuba diving after you eat.
You thought every girl in there was wetsuits and shit. Yeah, you thought every girl in there was fat, but then the girl who messed up her order, she was skinny, man, not an ounce of fat.
Oh, no, not
at all. She was wearing jeans that made her flesh stick out the side.
I know.
I'm like, is that a prerequisite here?
I think
like,
so.
Why are you fucking up people's orders? There's no blood going to your head.
God knows I couldn't stop staring though for some reason.
I know that girl's hot though, man. Yeah, he's like, so let me help you take those off tonight.
Hi.
Cinco de Mayo. You know how they do it. Well, some Mexican man right now.
I'm always afraid. Yeah, you know, one of those guys screaming. It's not all happy. It's like, oi! Yeah. That's the sound the Mexicans make when they see ghosts. Oi!
Man, there's a guy.
Oi, cucuy.
Cucuy, yeah. Cucuy, el cucuy monster.
Yeah. El monster.
El cucuy. Man, there's a dude on here. I don't know why it made me mad. There's a dude on here his name is Corre es un punto.
Corre es puto.
Corre es un punto. I was like, man, fuck you.
Nice.
And then he has
at least it's creative.
Yeah.
And he wants to be your friend.
And then he befriends me, and then he wants to come on and like ask me questions in a nice way. Hi, Corey. I just want to know. I just want to know you got that goddamn name. All right, so welcome to Let's Do This.
Yes, that's right.
Epic beginnings, boy. Gotta let you know.
Another epic beginning.
Gotta warm you into it.
Woo!
Cinco
Giving
de Mayo.
history lessons. Yeah.
Have to educate the kids before we start.
Mexican restaurant history.
Exactly. People.
Talking about girls. Chicas.
Woo! On Telemundo.
That's right.
People, the reason why we have these intros sometimes because we gotta warm you up to what this show is.
Exactly, we gotta warm up,
acclimate you to what this.
I got an engine, and it needs warming up. It needs some
acclimate you to what's going on here. I mean, we what this show is here. It's pretty much bullshit.
Goddamn right. And please, people, look up that word bullshit. Because when you start thinking that we're spitting out facts here and then you go look it up on CNN or whatever, yeah, well, more than likely, we're going to be fucking dead wrong. So
that lesson that you had?
Yeah.
Go ahead and write that down. Take it to school.
Yes. Yes.
F for
please.
fucks.
We know. Yeah, we try. We try, damn it. That's
try.
what we do. We are professional bullshitters.
Yeah, professional bullshitters.
That's right.
Do not attempt to do this bullshit at home.
That's right.
You might hurt yourself.
That's right. The shit will hit you in the
full
face.
Body cast. Yes. Please
don't want it.
We've already got one kid hurt trying to do this.
I heard he died already, though.
Did he? Oh,
he's
shit.
fucking dead. Yeah.
See, people, we don't need this on our conscience.
No, you know what? They're burying him with all the bums because they thought he was so stupid. He doesn't deserve a proper burial. He's gonna be buried in an unmarked grave out there with Crazy Bob that used to live down the street here, always hanging out with Corey. I don't know what they were doing.
Put him in a pauper's field.
That's
man.
right.
Put him in a wooden box,
Yep.
no name on it.
That poor kid will be forgotten.
Damn, we're not even known for his bullshitting.
Exactly.
He died for nothing. So people, please don't do this. Please don't do this unless you are experiencing it because these are professionals here.
Exactly. You ever been to hell? Try to do what we're doing. Feel about it.
Man, but outside of bullshitting, you
Yes.
know what? What we like to do is try to help the world's problems around here. You know,
sir.
Co-host, I heard the economy is kind of picking up a little bit. It's not, I mean, the people are saying it's not good right now.
Right.
But we do see a little light at the end of the tunnel. You know what that light is? That's us.
Oh. Okay.
We've done that for people.
I thought that was the door open at the toilet.
No, okay.
Light coming through.
That's somebody down there, a little
no,
laser pointer.
What are you talking about?
Hello.
Fucking leaving the bathroom light on.
Oh,
We're trying to conserve energy around here.
So you're going to hear us probably tackle some issues here tonight. I mean, hey, it might seem like we're not equipped to do it, and chances are probably not. But you know what?
Yeah, but hey, we try.
We try. And a lot of times, sometimes by accident, things happen.
We will not be silenced on this show.
No, fuck you.
We will not go quietly into the night.
And in addition to solving the world's problems here, we like to talk about the people on the site.
That's right.
This is all because of you.
All the pendejos out there.
Un punto.
Putos.
Especially that guy. No, it's people. We do this for you.
We do this because we love you. God damn it.
We hate some of you. We still do it.
Yes.
You give us something to talk about, make fun of, talk about your mom and daddy, talk about you to your face, even if you don't like it.
Talk about your goldfish, everything.
Oh man.
Yes.
Talk about a man's goldfish.
Oh, you better watch out.
That's in line for an ass whooping right there, but we'll do it.
That is a line that is razor sharp, and you cross it, you will fucking be cut in half, Corey. You better watch it.
But you know what? We cross that line.
We do it. We don't care.
We don't give a shit. So, people, now we've educated you at the beginning of this show.
Yeah. Did you write that down, you dummies? Because I know you didn't.
It's going to be a quiz at the end of this program here. Now that we've educated you, told you about some things that we do here on the show, warned you about bullshitting.
Yes.
I ain't nothing but ready now.
I was fucking born ready.
Born ready.
God damn it. Shit.
Can't do no more than this. Shit, what are you not understanding?
God damn. Jim.
Damn it, Jim. I'm not a doctor. I'm ready.
We're not.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor.
We're not recording this from the Enterprise.
No, okay.
I was wondering when I was like, are you guys gonna do something cool on the Enterprise on a couple of cold ones? I know at the beginning you kept on mentioning you're on the.
I was him mentioning that. Not
me.
I
thought. Okay, I thought.
No, well, he's talking about
a
couple of cold ones at the beginning. He was talking about we're on live from the Enterprise. I was like, hey, I didn't know we were on Enterprise. I thought I was on my couch.
I'm high on X.
Enterprise rent a truck. But anyway, people, if I'm ready.
And I know I'm ready.
And you're ready. You're like, God damn, I'm ready.
God damn it, Goatsy.
Goatsy, there he is.
Are you ready?
He said yes.
All right.
He gave you the signal.
He gave me the finger, actually, but you son of a bitch.
He's like, hey. You walking up again for this shit?
Yeah.
Hey, once Goatsy walks in the room, he's ready.
Yeah, that motherfucker's born ready.
He got a guitar out, got the amplifier fired up.
He pulled that guitar out of his ass, got the amplifier, came from the heavens. Cha-ching.
He's ready, boy. I'm ready. You ready?
You ready? Goatsy's ready?
Let's do this! Wait for the Mexicans over there. Speak on the Mayo, boy. I thought there was chimps coming in.
Oh, shit, that's a chimp.
Kukui chip. Oh,
Vámonos,
boy.
vámonos.
Let me tell you what we got good on the show today, man.
Yes, what do we got on the show today?
You know,
Corey?
summer
Your
has
secret
officially,
agenda.
The secret agenda here, but the summer has officially kicked off.
Summertime.
With Wolverine. So we're going to talk about some of the movies that we're looking forward to. We're going to talk about Wolverine a little bit. Get your thoughts on it because I know you saw it.
I did.
Okay, I can tell you loved it by that expression.
That's
right
awesome.
there. Gonna bring up some movies that we can recommend to people. Well, maybe not recommend, but like really weird, bad movies. Hi turned me on to one.
Okay,
and I want to see it. And I don't know. It seems like it's almost offensive, but we'll talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Then we have we're gonna talk about. I went grocery shopping, man. We're gonna talk about this last week, but I'm gonna talk about this week.
Awesome! Can't wait. Your grocery shopping
cereal
experience. Man. Oh, that's right. This is okay.
It's related to what we.
Awesome. Yeah.
You know, kids went through something with cereal when they were a long time ago. Yeah. And the trend is still going on.
There's a retard moment in cereal.
Yeah. We had some celebrities die, but I'll tell you about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We'll bring it up. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about it. But people, who's the celebrity that died? We'll take a listen and we'll get around to it. And of course, we got people's emails coming up.
People's emails. That's right.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and start with Wolverine. Because we all saw it.
Oh god.
And then you didn't see it the night that we saw it.
No. I saw it the following day. Yeah, that movie.
Damn.
Wow. No, that movie bored me to no hint.
Really?
I was bored. Yeah, I was bored. And I really tried. Okay, I went. A buddy of mine got me a ticket for it. He's like, "Come on, let's go see Wolverine." I was like, "All right, fuck it, come, fucking kidnap my ass and we'll go." So he was super pumped, and I'm like, I've been kind of like, I don't know.
Oh, I
the
know
trailer.
that guy.
Yeah. My buddy Chris.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I saw the trailer. I wasn't too crazy about it. So I'm like, all right, you know what? You're excited. I don't want to bum you out. I'm not going to be like the sourpuss around here. So I'm going to get pumped. All right, let's do this. Wolverine time. X-Men. Yeah, X-Men United all over again. Awesome. So we check it out, and I was really bored. I was bored to tears.
Wow.
I thought, honestly, that, they gave you an origin that you really didn't need to see. Like, there wasn't anything that really piqued my interest in that series ever again. I mean, honestly, after I got done with it, I'm like, all right, it was okay. But do I care to see another X-Men film after this? No, not at all. I don't care to see a Magneto film. I don't care to see the regular X-Men film. As far as all these characters are concerned, especially Deadpool, I just walked out just not caring, and I was kind of upset about that because I'm a huge fan of X-Men 2.
Yeah.
And it's funny, walking out of that theater, and we went and chilled out at his place, and surprisingly enough, on TV, X-Men 2 was on.
Really? Are you serious?
X-Men 2 was on TV, and we were watching. It was during the scene where the military goes in and attacks the Xavier School. And I was just like, wow, this movie still is, I don't want to turn it. I'm compelled to watch it. I have to watch this entire scene because it's awesome.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of characters in there that, watching that movie and getting all the hints of all the characters that you could possibly see in the next X-Men movie, like Colossus and Kitty Pryde. I remember in the theater watching that scene just thinking, wow, I'm already pumped about part 3. I'm looking forward to seeing these kids grow up and turn into like X-Men badasses and watch their further adventures. And of course, X-Men 3 just let me down.
Didn't do that.
It didn't do anything. Yeah, they had these characters pop up, really didn't add anything to the story, didn't really get a sense of who they were at all.
How can you show Colossus and not have him be a main character in the next movie?
Yeah, I know. And he was just another special effect, and they didn't give him anything to do. They gave him no dialogue, and it just didn't make any sense. I thought, this is a good way to build up his character. Show him at the school, and in part 3, get further into his character and have an interesting story. And it didn't do any of that. It just had characters popping up, and I'm like, you know what? Wow. At one point, I was really interested in the series. Now I just don't care. And as far as this new Wolverine movie, with what they did with like Gambit, I'm like, okay, wow, you introduced Gambit, and he's nothing but a fucking taxi driver. I mean, he honestly, like, when you do see him, he hangs out only to get Wolverine from one place to another.
Well, he showed
and
up
that's
at the
it.
end and helped out a little bit.
Helped out with what, directions? He's like, I know where that place is. Here,
okay.
Come and hang out with me. Yeah, and of course, Every once in a while, he destroyed a wall or something with his fucking boomstick or whatever, his fucking pimp stick. But other than that, they really didn't give him or any of these other characters anything to do. Like the whole team up at the very beginning.
Yeah.
You talk about a pointless scene where, it's just a bunch of fucking rogue soldiers going in to do a mission that I'm like, and I'm trying to remember what the hell were they doing here? And at the end of it, I was like, what was the point of introducing, especially
to get the animanium?
Deadpool? Oh yeah, to get the animanium. That's okay, because I forgot. I was like, I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on.
See, I'm one of those people, man. I like the movie, but I when I say like, and this isn't me backpedaling or anything, because I've said this from the very beginning in the review. I said, and I've said this even on the cold ones. I should probably stop repeating myself, but again, I said that I saw this kind of as, I was talking to this guy Santos last night, one of the members, and he said he saw it as a sort of one of those Saturday night action flicks that you would see on HBO.
Right.
And that's how I saw it. So I was never bored with it. I thought the action scenes were kind of cool, but I've always said, yeah, that movie is an example of wasted potential.
Right. No, because you're right. You are right. As far as it is like watching one of those midnight action films. But the only problem is like the more, like when I walked out of it, I was like, that was okay. But the more I thought about it, just like X-Men 3, the more I thought about it, the more it just didn't make any sense to me. A lot of the scenes, like I said, okay, you said they go in to go get the adamantium, but why does it take like 6 of those badasses to interrogate one old man? To try to get information. Isn't that what they did?
No. They used a team up to go in and get the rock at the beginning.
Right.
It wasn't an old guy. They went in. It was like a diamond smuggling ring.
Right.
And so they were armed to the teeth, and they had to go in and take out all these soldiers in order to get that piece of meteorite.
Right. But I was just like, do they need all these guys? I mean, shouldn't one mutant be efficient enough to handle this job if they are a bunch of badasses? So it just didn't make any sense to me. Granted, you know what? I think I may have dozed off during some of that because I was really bored. I was like,
no, I can see that. Yeah, with me, and it's kind of dawning on me now maybe why I didn't get upset about this, and I kind of just took it for what it is.
Right.
Because I saw X3, which I kind of saw the same way. I was like, look, I'm disappointed by this, but it was all right. Whatever. Bryan Singer's not back.
Right.
I know how these comic movies happen to go.
Right.
I'm always going to be critical of people who don't do their best with things or try to stay true to the character or just deliver a product where they just change so much that it's not what the fans really expect.
Yeah.
But after X3, I especially had no expectations for this.
Yeah, but that sucks though. I never want to go into a movie not having expectations because it's built on a pretty big franchise. Granted, people can talk shit about those movies all they want.
Yeah,
there's a reason why X-Men is the franchise that it is right now. It's because of the first 2 films.
No, you're right.
And you can't take anything away from those films. I mean, just because they did their job as far as showing you interesting characters, which I've never been a team. Like, I love comic books, but I've never been into team comic books, and I never really cared too much for X-Men. I always thought Wolverine was kind of an interesting character, but, there was nothing that made me want to go and read those comic books all the time. And in X-Men 1 and 2, they showed me the reasons why I was interested in Wolverine, just because I was interested about his mysterious past, about his dealings with, I was more interested with his dealings with the team. And I guess that's what I missed out of this new one, because I think I'm more interested in Wolverine when he's actually dealing with people that don't either agree with him or his methods or or just how he operates as being just a rogue badass.
Yeah.
And I always found that more compelling. I found him and Cyclops' relationship compelling, and that whole love triangle thing. But with this movie, I really didn't get anything as far as any sense of like, wow, this is like discovering somebody's past. They didn't present it to me in an interesting way. I thought it was very just kind of force-fed. And as far as the characters that they threw in there, they didn't give them anything to do besides just go, hey, here's the character that all you X-Men fans know, and
that's what they did. And even in the review, I recognized that. I said, they just have scenes where they just showing you mutants, and they're saying, hey, this is what people want to see, but nobody wants to see them just as a flash on the screen.
Yeah.
They want to see them be characters.
Yeah, you want to see them interact with each other.
And that's where like X3 made a mistake. They didn't follow through with characters they introduced that people want to see.
Right.
I mean, man, it's a more and more. I'm beginning to see it's a tricky thing with with any kind of property, but especially with comic book movies in Hollywood, because we always want to say, look, you got to get people who take these things seriously, and even when you do that, that can even go too far.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got two examples, in my opinion. Ang Lee, who's a serious filmmaker, taking something like The Hulk.
The Hulk, yeah.
And Brian,
that's a perfect example, yeah.
Well, and even
somebody
more tricky,
just too ambitious with that property, yeah.
Well, and even more tricky, Bryan Singer, who proved himself with the first two X-Men movies, we're thinking perfect. He's the perfect guy to direct superhero movies.
Right.
To me, fell short with Superman Returns.
Right.
So
no, I agree.
It's a hard thing to find the right balance, because you can go on one end, you can go and have somebody who tries to be too artistic or too realistic with it, and on the other end, you could have somebody who just says, "Well, I just want to either be a guy who's hired by the studio to do a job, or you could even fall as far as to listening to fans too much."
Right. Oh yeah.
And trying to put things in there that fans want to see,
and be the studio that bombards a director with emails, and they create Spider-Man 3.
Well, look, Spider-Man 3 is a perfect example.
But I think like certain characters lend themselves, like Superman. I think the problem with Superman, I always think Superman is like the Jesus Christ of comics. Everyone has their own interpretation of how this Christ figure should be. Should he be just a character that just blows shit up with his heat vision and just is an all-out badass, or is he somebody who's compassionate, or is he the guy created only in the Donner universe of that Superman series? So everyone has their own ideas of how, I guess, Superman should be or what they want him to be. So it's always tough trying to sell somebody Superman if different people have different ideas of what makes that character interesting.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I don't want to go to a whole Superman discussion.
Oh, no.
I'm just thinking like with someone like Bryan Singer, a guy who does take something like comics seriously.
Right.
God, he doesn't so much. I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that he loved the character Superman as much as he loved the Superman movie,
the Donner film,
the Richard Donner Superman movies, and he looked at that and he made a love letter to those movies, which is, hey, that's great. That's I appreciate the intentions there.
Right.
However, you pretty much remade that movie, except for like maybe a few surprises here.
Yeah,
and there.
I mean, I'll admit to that. I mean, I fall into the group that enjoyed the movie, but I do see its flaws. As far as if someone were to show me that film and say, "Do you think this film would be popular among just like the regular viewing audience?" I'd say, you know what, probably not. I mean, there's things I enjoy about it just because I like the different things that you're really trying to do with this character. But as far as the public goes, they're not going to dig it. They're not going to really enjoy it. But with the Wolverine though, getting back to that, watching that film just kind of made me think, wow, it's like, here's a film that had a lot of potential. They didn't do much with the character. They didn't really do anything to really make you really care about his origin at all, besides the antimantium crap, which I'm like, okay, I saw that in X-Men 2, but it was more interesting to me in X-Men 2 just knowing about that little flashback that made me kind of fill in the gaps. And
that shit went too fast anyway. They just
pumped
him full of antimantium, and then all of a sudden he was.
But you know what? That's all I needed to know, because you know what? Watching this film is probably a good reason why they probably shouldn't make an origin film like this, because once you realize, you try to make a movie out of that little short scene, maybe there was a reason why that scene was so short when you saw him in that, in getting antimantium put in him.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason for that, because there's not much of an interesting story. Now, I mean, you can argue about what they presented in the comics and stuff, but the cool thing about that character in the comics, his origin in the comics is just way dark. And I think that, I think that as far as hardcore fanboys, they would eat it up, but as far as the general public, they wouldn't know. It was something
you can get around that. Like we always say, you can get around making like a movie that has the potential to be rated R with just making it R in tone, but like leaving the things out that graphically make it an R. You can do that.
Right.
I mean, my disappointment comes in that everybody goes to see these movies, and it's not. I mean, the fans are going to go see them. They got everybody by the balls on this. I mean, the fans are going to go see this fucking movie because that's what they want to see. Even if they go in knowing they're going to hate it, they say maybe there's that chance.
Yeah.
And they go anyway. And then it got the public saying, who knows nothing about this character, saying, well, that looks like a good summer blockbuster action flick.
It's a
I'm going to go
popcorn
see
film.
it too. Yeah.
It's a popcorn film.
What happens? The movie ends up making almost $90 million.
Yeah.
What happens after that? And they've already confirmed it.
It's
Going to make another one.
Yeah.
They got a sequel in the works.
Oh, of course.
Where he goes to Japan. Well, you know that then you had two.
Oh, wait, they're not. Okay.
You had two what they call stingers.
Right.
I guess that's the name for clips that appear after the credits now.
Yeah, and I caught the shitty one.
And it's a stinger because you feel like you got stung right in your ass if you catch
Exactly.
something that ain't worth staying there.
Yeah, I caught the scene where they captured the general.
Look, people, I'm just going to ruin it for you. If you haven't seen it, let me save you some time. I know it's supposed to be a surprise, but fuck that, because all they do in one of these stingers, the one I saw, what they do is they show this Japanese chick as a bartender. She comes up, pours somebody a drink. Who is it? Wolverine.
Yeah.
And Wolverine's drinking, and she's like, "Are you drinking to forget?" And he's like, "No, I'm drinking to remember." I'm like, I do that every other night myself.
Yeah.
I live that fucking plot right there.
Right.
I drink to remember.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I last night? Oh yeah, okay, shit. Now I mean it's clear. No, that's lame, man.
Right. Now isn't that at the very end of it?
Very end.
Okay, because what I'm talking about is those extra that extra minute footage that they show when the credits go up, like right after the film ends, the credits go up and then they pop up a scene. That's what I'm talking about. The scene that I saw that popped up is where the generals walk in, they tap him on his shoulder, and they're like, "We're taking you in," and that's it.
No,
that's all.
No,
And
that's not it. That's not it.
There's a bunch of those apparently. I don't know if you're screening. Did you see a critic screening?
Yeah, and they have the only thing. Look, this is all I know. There's two stingers, and that's what they call them. The one is the one I just told you about.
Okay.
With Wolverine, and then they have another one where Deadpool. In the movie you saw, and again, people, you don't want any spoilers. Turn away. Come back in 5 minutes. But anyway,
turn away quick.
Yeah, run, Bunny, run.
All right, we warned you.
We throw rocks at you. Get out of here. Just
we
go.
warned you. Yeah.
But Deadpool in the movie, he got his head cut off.
Yeah.
And so the stinger for that one is that at the end of the credits, we see an arm reaching for a head.
Is it the
now,
head?
I didn't see this, so I'm describing it to you.
Right, no, I read it. Yeah,
Okay,
he grabs the head. Somebody grabs the head of the severed Deadpool head.
It is Deadpool,
but
grabbing his own head.
you realize, because doesn't he look at it and go like, "Who are you supposed to be?"
Oh well, his mouth was sealed, so I think somehow his mouth gets unsealed. And
No. Okay, I heard that the scene. Now I could be wrong too, but it consists of somebody walking up to the severed head, grabbing it, looking at it, and saying, "Who are you supposed to see? Who are you supposed to be?" And the camera zooms up, and it's actually Ryan Reynolds. So that scene it basically points out that character at the end of the film, the Deadpool character.
See, that's not what I heard.
Was a clone.
No, the one I heard was that Deadpool. You see a hand reaching for a head, and it touches its head. It's Ryan Reynolds' head, and it's clear that his severed body has grabbed his head. And
okay.
then
so they're pulling a reanimator. That's what you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
and so his mouth is sealed, and he's either about to say, "Oh shit," or he's looking at the audience in true Deadpool fashion, breaking the fourth wall. Deadpool is in the movie. People is Ryan Reynolds' character. In the comics, he's a mercenary. I'm just not finding all of this about the character. I'm not too familiar with him, but and so this character is used to addressing the audience. Breaking the fourth wall is what they say. Yeah,
right.
And so I think either he's about to say "oh shit" or he's looking at the audience like shh, like trying to hush the audience while they're like, "Wow,"
Obviously, we should not be talking about this because none of us
I didn't see it.
Have a clue. Yeah, I only read it.
People, somebody tell us what it is.
Please tell us we're fucking up right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the perfect point to write a comment. Yeah. You guys are
both
fucking
y'all
up
are fucked
again,
up.
shitheads. Get your information straight. No, well, shit. Well, you know what? I probably believe you. But then again, I probably like my version better. I think that would, if you want to not piss off fans, have Ryan Reynolds just go pick up that head and go, you know what? Who the fuck are you supposed to be? And let it be a clone.
Maybe they got 3 of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense than what they did.
Somebody wrote an article who's an usher at a theater, and they said, spoilers here, but these are the 2 different endings if you missed them.
Right,
and
right.
They described the one that I actually saw.
Because nobody should fucking go try to. I mean, honestly, come on. I mean,
look,
it's bad enough that the company. Yeah,
I will come out and say this right now. Okay, Fuck those stingers, okay? I hate that concept. I
Yeah.
do not want this to be a new trend.
Yeah.
I know they've been doing it for a long time. Like last week, we asked the question, what popular stingers do you know at the end of a movie? And people mention like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and all that
Right.
kind of stuff, but it wasn't done with every fucking comic book movie now where you got to
Exactly.
sit there and be like looking at your clock like, I could be going home now.
Right,
I got shit to do, but I got to wait and see what lame stunt they pull
Right.
at the end of the credits.
Right.
Put it, if you want to surprise people, let a minute of credits go by and then show it.
Because I tell you what, when I was right at the end of that film, I was like, okay, well, whatever. So I'm taking off, and of course the credits are rolling, and then that's when that extra scene pops up. I don't want to call it the stinger because you say it's at the very end of all the credits, right?
It's at the very end.
All of
That's
the
what
credits.
they call it, a stinger.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
Okay, because the film I saw, there was like a
even
minute
hate that fucking
of
name.
credits, and then it abruptly stops and has the new scene. That's what I saw. And as soon as like everyone is leaving the theater, everyone stops because there's an extra scene. They turn around, and I'm in that hallway where I'm walking out, and I'm looking up, and it's a scene where the general's walking away, and you see somebody tap his shoulder, and it's an MP, and he's like, "We're taking you in."
Oh yeah, no, I think everybody saw that.
I think that was okay.
No, you should have stayed till after all the
Because
credits.
everyone fucking left because everyone thought that was the stinger. Then I guess everyone, because you know what? After I saw that, and I was like, really? I was like, fuck you, Wolverine. I left. I was
No,
like,
you gotta wait till everything is gone.
no, fuck that.
I know another thing that the extra scene they did at the end of the credits. A lot of people won't remember this, but I had this movie. There's a movie called Frogs. It's about frogs. Check this out, people. It's a movie. It's a movie about frogs that have telekinetically spoke to all the creatures in the swamp to start attacking humans. And so in this movie, at the end of the movie, there's this old guy. He's like I don't know if he's supposed to be a bad guy. People hate this guy, whatever. But there's this old guy, and all these frogs invade his house. Like they step on his record player. They like coming in through the windows and shit. And the guy
on the WB,
on the WWB, and that old guy's in a wheelchair. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
Now this is weird, man. This is the fucking 70s for you. At the end of all the credits, this cartoon frog comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's almost like the WB frog. It's like it's obviously a funny looking, cute cartoon frog.
Yeah.
And you're looking at him, you're like, oh, that's funny. Like, wait, what the fuck is that in his mouth?
Yeah.
And it's a human hand. And that frog comes out and he like ribbit and he puts up and he swallows the hand and bounces up. It's a fucking cartoon frog at the end of a fucking horror movie.
No shit. No.
Yeah, and that's at the end of the credits, man.
All
People,
right.
you should try to look that up online and see
I
if
saw
you can
that.
find that.
Yeah, I saw that like years ago, and I hardly remember that shit. But
Sam Elliott is in that movie, and you know what he looks like? He looks like Matthew McConaughey with black hair.
ugh.
It's like Sam Elliott. Today you look at him, you're like, oh, that old dude, look at him. I see him in everything. But like he was like a kind of good looking guy back in the
guess,
day. And it's like, damn, whoever thought, man.
I guess Matthew McConaughey has something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Look,
But
Matthew McConaughey, look at you. If you want to know your future,
But real
look
quick.
look at Sam Elliott.
Real quick, going back to Wolverine, yeah, I was disappointed. It made me stop and think, wow, I remember the day when fucking antimanium claws were cool. And I just kind of like, well,
And now it's not, huh?
And now it's not. Yeah, now I just don't care. I don't think anybody really cares anymore.
Well, hey, you know what? Like I said, they're gonna make a sequel.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of, and like I said, even though I looked at this and I was like, I had fun, whatever.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
It does disappoint me that
Yeah.
people saw this. They made enough money that now they're gonna make another movie. It's supposedly him. That teaser that I saw is supposedly him in Japan now.
Right.
I guess he's going after Yakuza or whatever, and
The
that's the
Yakuza.
storyline they're gonna do for the next movie.
Yeah, it's from one of the comics. I can't remember the name.
And
but
so,
yeah.
and now I'm thinking like, you know what? Where because people had hope after Batman, after the Dark Knight,
that
people
every
like,
other comic book coming out would be just pure fucking badass.
yeah, they say, oh, now they're taking these movies seriously, man. Oh shit,
no.
everybody's gonna be making gold comic book
no
movies.
Like,
now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no,
No.
not all these movies are being directed by fucking Christopher Nolan and written by his brother. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not the same team. You can't do it. Lightning doesn't
I'm
strike
beginning to
twice.
think now that it's lightning in a bottle for these comic book movies to be as good as they are.
It is. It's like the lottery. I mean, for crying out loud.
I mean, you had Jesus, man. We had a summer where we had two good comic book movies, like great comic book movies, Iron Man and
The
Dark
Dark Knight.
Knight.
Yeah.
And Iron Man. I mean, and and I know some people are gonna say, well, what about the Hulk? It's like,
what about Watchmen?
Yeah, what,
bitch?
No, not Watchmen either. Not Watchmen.
I'm a fan of Watchmen. I don't care what anybody says, but
man,
I think that, hey, 3 for me, 2 for you. All right.
Nah, okay.
Deal with it.
You know what? I like Watchmen.
You like it more than Wolverine, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, at least that movie tried to.
I was about to pull out my fucking
your antimantium toenails,
my antimantium penis, smack you over the head. No, I don't care. I don't care what you like, Corey. But hey, okay, real quick though, what was the deal with the scene where fucking Wolverine knocks the fuck out of Gambit and he like falls to the ground unconscious, and then fucking 5 seconds later you see Gambit running on the top of the building, does a fucking somersault, fucking triple Lindy. Fucking what did fucking Wolverine punch him into the fucking future? What the hell is going on?
That's his mutant power. To take a bitch slap from the elbow and come back and then 5 seconds later.
Come back running on top of a building to do the triple
in his description.
Triple Lindy.
All that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you should read up his history, man.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. He does it in the comic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Every time he gets knocked down, he's on a building running with it.
Do you think something
with his bitch pole?
His pimp stick.
Yeah,
where's my bitches? Hey, do you think that a movie can redeem itself? Like, let's say this Wolverine movie, the next one that comes out is totally badass.
I hope. Yeah.
Now, do you think that can redeem itself?
No.
Some previous movies?
No. It'll just make me forget about the original, the Wolverine origin film, and
take this as a totally different film.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it. Yeah, I would. In my DVD collection, it would be X-Men, X-Men 2, and
Wolverine
this other Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine fucking Apocalypse. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how I look at that. Because you know what. Spider-Man 3 isn't in my collection. Fucking X-Men 3 isn't in my collection, and I just pretend those movies don't exist.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I'm done with them, Corey.
I hear you. That's what we talked about last week. There's some movies that just don't exist.
Yeah.
For me, Spider-Man 3 and X-Men 3 are that way too, and the prequels, as we said last week.
The prequels do not
exist. Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
Ain't no prequels.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Did you guys... you guys talked about... I wanted to talk about Star Trek with you.
Well, we're gonna do a review tomorrow, you know.
Yeah,
but we already put the review. Everybody loves it.
Right.
I want to say what you got to say for the review.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted. Basically, why I was bringing that up was, for me, that was a perfect example. I'll just give you a hint of maybe what'll be in the review, but a perfect example of what to do with a property that's already existed. As far as getting the public reinvigorated, as far as
Star
those
Trek,
characters,
man?
Yes, those characters, the story, and the whole essence of why Star Trek is what it is, and why people have such a, why people love it so much.
Well, you know something? That's exactly what I said in the review that we did. I said, this is a perfect example of how to bring characters back that you love. Without making them seem cheesy, stupid, or hey, here's somebody you like. We're just gonna throw it in there to get applause. I mean, no, that was a very authentic way of doing it. Somebody thought, okay, we know we have to bring these characters back. What is it about this story that can allow us to introduce these characters all over again? Yeah. And that is something that Star Wars did not do.
And at the same time, not ignoring what's come before it, almost like making the original series that much more interesting now that you realize that this new story is kind of interwoven into this new reboot, I thought I found it fascinating as far as what they did, and the smart thing to do with something like that, where, after watching that film, it made me go, Jesus Christ, J.J. Abrams, how come I really wish that you were somewhat interested in Star Wars, because I wish you could have played around with that Star Wars universe.
You couldn't have said it better, man.
I mean, shit.
George Lucas he should just say, you know what? Fuck everything I just did before. JJ,
what you doing?
What you doing, man?
You like Star Wars?
I fucked up.
You like Chewbacca? How about Boba Fett?
I fucked up my own series, man. Can you come in and help me out?
Are you a fan of Ewoks? No. Fuck them. Who needs them? Yeah. What do I know?
Come on in. You know what? Let me shut up.
Oh my God.
Come on over to the studio. Yeah. I got a camera waiting for you.
Because with those prequels, I mean, like I said with the X-Men, I was like, wow, I remember when antimantium claws were cool. I say that now with Star Wars. God, I remember when lightsabers were cool. and seeing the Star Trek. You know, it's funny because I used to give Star Trek fans so much shit just because I just never, I was a fan of the original series, but I wasn't a huge fan. You know, I remember there's times like I'd watch it in the afternoons. It would come on. It was something that was just on, and I'd entertain myself by just watching it. And a lot of times I just got like sucked into those stories, and I was amazed. Like I was like, wow, there is something to this. But as soon as it stopped coming on in the afternoons, I just completely forgot about it. Well, but of course, the bad thing is it has all this other shit that comes as well, like with the Deep Space whatever, and all the other Star Trek shows, the Next Generation, which I didn't care for, and it made me really not care about the original series again.
Man, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. The reason why the original Star Trek works for me is because, first of all, it's kitsch. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're on a starship, right? And even though they're in like a military form of service on a starship, it still seems like they're hanging out in a fucking lounge or a bachelor pad. Right. I mean, that shit looks like a swinging 60s pad. Right. And Kirk even has that attitude. He comes in, hey, Spock. Get to see, what's the report today? Who are we fighting today? He's sitting in there. And so there was just something cool about that. I know people don't get mad at me. I respect you for what you do, for what you like about Star Trek. But when Star Trek Generations and Deep Space Nine, all that shit came up, it just got a little bit too serious for me.
You know what? And that's the problem. I think it got way too serious. And I think the same thing happened with those films. Like with the original cast in the Star Trek, they just got way too serious. It almost created a universe that nobody outside of that Star Trek universe, if you weren't invested in that shit, you probably wouldn't know what the hell's going on, what's going on with the characters. Yeah. You just didn't care. I
like those,
because it seemed like it closed the door on everyone who wasn't a hardcore Star Trek fan.
Well, I mean, Star Trek. I mean, I know there's some history. Look, I'm not a Trekkie or a Trekker. I heard there's a difference between a Trekkie and a Trekker, besides one ending in IE, one ending in ER. Yeah. Like a Trekker is somebody who enjoys the show. A Trekkie is someone who wants to like talk Klingon and fuck a green chick. Yeah. But I guess I'm a Trekkie because I want to have sex with a green chick too. But
you want to have sex with everybody.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know matter what color you are.
Fucking, I'm talking to a guy who's had sex with a fucking vacuum cleaner. What the hell? What the hell? Want to have a sex? Like having sex with a green girl is crazy. Corey, you're crazy. What the hell? Have sex with inanimate objects for crying out loud.
Yeah, came in and did the toaster with stuff. But no, I mean, but you can watch those episodes and they be kind of self-contained.
Oh yeah, and that's what I loved about it.
You come in on any day and be like,
exactly,
what badass thing is Kirk gonna do today?
And I think that's
Spock.
Yeah,
but you watch like Generations and Deep Space Nine. Damn it, like all those guys are cool, man. But like watching Deep Space Nine and Star Trek and all that kind of, Generations, you gotta you gotta keep up with that shit. There's a history that you gotta know with it.
But the thing is, I thought with a lot of those shows, they tried to emulate some of the storylines and some of the things that were cool about the original, or I guess sometimes they would pay homage to them, but sometimes it didn't work because they weren't the same characters. It was like they were trying to do something that had already been done. And I know with Generations, has a whole their own fan base, I guess. But Picard was interesting, but as far as the rest of it, I just really didn't care that much because. Yeah, usually they weren't contained stories. There was something I had to keep up with daily, and I was just like, this just isn't interesting.
See, Picard was just too serious for me.
Yeah, really?
I expected like Kirk to show up and like, hey, relax, man.
Loosen up, you bastard.
Get a drink. Hey,
loosen up, jackass.
Let's go meet some chicks.
Get on Priceline. Go on a goddamn trip. Every once in a while, you're on the goddamn Star Trek Enterprise. Go somewhere cool.
Let's sing Rocket Man together.
Go fuck some green chicks, dude.
Let's sing Mr. Tambourine Man. Man, have you heard? I love William Shatner.
Of course, we've talked about him.
William Shatner at the end of Mr. Tambourine.
Yes.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
Yeah,
like he's on that con.
It's fucking gold, dude. That's why that guy is a fucking legend. Bro.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Don't fuck with Kirk. That's my man right there. I don't want to hang out with Picard.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with Kirk.
But Kirk, Kirk is a badass. But I mean, like you said, just like we were talking about, it makes you invested in the original series again. And I tell you what, it makes me want to go buy those. They put out the DVDs with the remastered. Have you seen those yet? Have you? Have you seen?
They showed them on TV.
Yeah, they show them on TV.
I was watching Star Trek one night, and I was like, wait a minute, they didn't have those kind of special
I know.
effects back then.
Fucking, yeah,
the Enterprise.
The Enterprise is moving around like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
You're like,
and they cut
wow.
to the inside of the ship and it's all cardboard sets. It's just like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold on here.
I've been bamboozled again.
Something fishy going on here.
But it's funny, man. I don't know what it is. I know I will dawn upon it one day after thinking about it. But for some reason, Star Trek, Star Trek 2009 has captured whatever it is about those original Star Treks that worked.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
And it really did make me want to go back and see that all over again, man. And I don't know why.
I tell you what, hanging out with my buddy Chris, he's a huge Trekkie, and I saw an episode of Star Trek that I'd never seen before. But I've always seen clips from it. It's called the episode. It's episode 4 of the first season. It's called The Naked Time. It's an episode where the Enterprise they go to this planet where they're trying to find this team. Apparently, nobody's heard from this team on this planet. They go to the planet and they realize that the whole team is dead. One of the guys, they're wearing suits. One of the guys takes off one of his gloves and gets infected with this strange virus, and he comes back to the ship. They check him out. And they say he's fine, but slowly he starts to go crazy, and he tries to attack somebody in the mess hall, and they're all confused because they're like, we checked this guy out, we don't know what's going. Yeah, no, but it was Kirk. But basically, the virus ended up infecting everyone on the ship, and what this virus did is that it would pull out your strongest emotions, and I love this episode only because it showed me a side to Spock and Kirk, which you always knew was there.
Damn, what did they do? Start making out with each other?
No. Well, no. Sorry to point out like that. No, it doesn't really go that far. But but Spock talks about his mother. Yeah, and that was really interesting to me because he said he was always ashamed that he never told his mother that he loved her. Because
Spock's style, man.
And that is, and I was like, wow, and you just watching that episode, you really felt bad for Spock. He came out and he told Kirk, he's like, I've always been ashamed that I've considered you a friend because it's a show of emotion. And and I was like,
that's
wow,
deep shit.
He has this deep shame about it, even though he considers Kirk a friend, and of course Kirk gets the same thing. He's like, what the hell's going on with everybody? And of course, it's a famous episode where Sulu takes off his shirt and he starts swashbuckling all over. He starts fencing all over the ship.
I'll tell you something. It's a good thing Kirk didn't get that because he'd be trying to fuck everything on that ship.
Oh my god! Well, the thing is, you find out what Kirk's real obsession and love is for. And it's for the ship.
Pussy.
No, it's for the Enterprise. It's for the Enterprise pussy. That's what it's for. Yeah.
So he's like in some.
He wants to fuck that reactor. That's what he wants to do.
He his penis up in a console.
Yeah,
I love you.
But I mean, if you haven't seen the episode, it's an amazing episode. It is hilarious. I mean, just some of the acting is hilarious.
Now I gotta go watch it.
You have to see this, man.
Because I know I've seen this as a kid.
Yeah, because honestly, the new movie takes a lot from that episode. I mean, that's the first time you learn Sulu is into fencing.
Yeah.
You find out about Spock and his relationship with his mother, as far as how deep it is for him. And plus, I think it's the first episode that introduces the Enterprise's ability to try time travel. Because towards the end of the episode, they're about to crash into the planet. And Spock's like, I can't let my ship crash. He's freaking out,
Who's Spock or Kirk?
No, I'm sorry, Kirk. Kirk's like flipping out. He's like, can't let my ship crash. Oh,
my
God, my baby. He's like holding on to the wall. Oh my God. He's like, he's about to fuck the walls. And oh my God, it's a great episode. But they figure out a way to, they're figuring out a way to use to somehow pull the ship out of the gravity, so they come up with some crazy concoction that uses with the engines, and they discover time travel.
Oh, nice!
So it's a great episode.
I got to go back to.
You need to see it. I was kind of pissed off because I was trying to look for the name of the episode, and Entertainment Weekly put out like the top 10 favorite episodes, and that wasn't one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is weird.
Meanwhile, the new Star Trek movie pulls.
They pull out a lot, and
for this,
and George Takei, it's one of George Takei's favorite episodes, and he writes.
Of course, he gets a swashbuckler.
Of course, and he writes a whole. He writes a whole chapter of it in his book, which I would kill to read.
My favorite episode.
Yeah, but anyway, that's my Star Trek little rant. But
seeing Kirk with his shirt off. Oh, but Anyway, so what?
God.
Well, real quick, what summer movies are you looking forward to?
Right now,
I'm looking
okay.
for Terminator, man.
Obviously, Terminator.
I can't wait for that.
I got pumped seeing the trailer at the beginning of Wolverine.
So what movies do we have? We got the summer movies we have left now. Because we had our first one out. We got Terminator. Star Trek will be out soon.
Yeah.
We have Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I'm looking forward to that.
Transformers.
Did you see the trailer?
Man, let me tell you something. I know there's a bunch
something,
of Transformers fanboys out there who will like slip my throat if they ever heard me say this. But the trailer looks stupid.
Oh my God!
The moment Bumblebee comes on the screen and he's like, Bumblebee, I'm going to college. You know what's his name? What's that
Shia
kid's
LaBeouf.
Name? Shia LaBeouf. He's like Shia LaBeouf in the movie. He was a high school student in the movie before. He's getting ready to go to college.
The
He's
college
like, I'm
years.
to college. He's telling Bumblebee, the one of the characters, one of the robots in the movie. He's like, I'm going to college, and the Bumblebee is like starts playing that song. I'm so excited.
Fucking dancing around.
He's dancing around and shit. But he's not singing. They're playing the song.
no,
That's how Bumblebee talks.
He's just
through
dancing,
song,
yeah.
which he did not do in the original cartoon.
Well, he has the ability to speak now, so.
Well, why they still haven't played these stupid songs? Then?
Because it worked in the first movie,
Oh,
Corey.
fuck.
Come
It
on,
didn't work for me.
Come on, you dummy.
And no, he's dancing around. He's like Bumblebee, not going. He's like, oh, and it's like man, this shit is cartoonish.
The cartoon wasn't that cartoonish. I mean,
No, it wasn't.
But the part that got me was the scene where Shia LaBeouf's character is running and he's like, Megatron wants what's inside my head, and I'm like, what? Really? Okay, I bought it with the information encoded in the glasses, but now you pick up some relic. It's like, are you redoing the first movie all over again where you pick up a relic, there's information, and it gets encoded in Shia LaBeouf, and now he's like his brain is like a computer now or something?
It looks like what the first movie was, and even I was like, hey, look, this is cool to watch, but it's stupid as shit. It looks like a bunch of robots blowing up
exactly,
shit.
which
That's
is, hey, which is fine. I'm like, hey, I'm down. I can enjoy
I'll go in there with the same mindset I had with Wolverine.
Yeah, you know what?
This
You're
shit
right.
looks dumb.
But
All
Wolverine, right? I mean, watching X-Men 2 will always be the bar that has to be. That bar is set, and I expect something to go over that bar.
Well, okay,
as far as that franchise is concerned, where Transformers would just Transformers, that bar fell down, and I just look at it and it's cool. But no, and the other scene was where Optimus is like, there's a lot of stuff we didn't tell you that sorry, but basically another war's coming to your planet. It's like, oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for not fucking telling me. Yeah, a war on my planet, that's kind of a big deal, especially with you big motherfuckers wrecking the fucking city once again.
Yeah, because it's like they're still here.
Yeah.
We would have blew these motherfuckers up.
Exactly.
The first bridge they destroyed, they would have been
nuked
gone.
that shit. Yeah.
I mean, that's all. And I don't understand. Like in all these Michael Bay movies, they blow the fuck out of everything.
Everything.
And everything's okay at the end.
Yeah.
And what was it? Armageddon.
Yeah.
They blew the fuck out of New York. And meanwhile, at the end, everybody's like partying out to fucking Aerosmith, and everybody's all right.
They must have hired the guys that fucking rebuilt the goddamn Death Star or something. I don't know. The
Yeah.
Ugnaughts. They got the Ugnaughts to go fucking do some labor or something. I don't
It's
know.
goddamn. In Michael Bay's world, you can blow up some shit the next day. Everything be cool.
I'm expecting there should be a scene where you see L.A. and it's like a skeleton of a city.
Yeah.
And people are pissed off. That should have been the whole movie. People are wanting these fucking robots to be
get
destroyed.
The fuck out of here.
The military is gearing up to destroy them. And
I
it's
ain't
an
got
ultimate
robot
war.
insurance. My goddamn car you destroyed.
And Transformers are no longer the good guys at all. Now they got to find a way to get the fuck off the planet, back to fucking Cybertron, where all the real cool shit is happening. That's a movie, all right? Get your fucking ass. I'm like, please bring back Cybertron, something. I wanted to see a war on Cybertron at some point with this franchise, and now I feel like I'm cheated.
I mean, even if
it's kind of like when He-Man, even though I do like He-Man Master of the Universe, but even when I was a kid, I was like, why the fuck are they on Earth? I don't want to see them on fucking Earth. I can go outside and look at fucking cars and shit. And He-Man, some fucking guy dressed up as He-Man running down the block. I really don't want to see that in a movie.
Yeah.
Fucking take my ass to Eternia.
Yeah,
come on.
I tell you, you can like set up a real short Transformers movie and then move on to the next best thing, which is the president coming out and saying, "Will y'all please go back to your fucking planet?
Exactly. Yeah.
And quit blowing up our shit here because everything you touch it gets exploded."
Yeah. You turn into cars and shit. That's all cool and all, but fucking
we don't need
dude,
you
fucking
here.
we don't need you or your fucking war. Fuck your wars. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Dumb motherfuckers. You.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the popcorn shenanigans of that film.
And you know
I'll
what?
see it.
I'll probably
have
come
a
out of
good time.
everything this summer being like, there's two movies I'm expecting to be above average. And those are Harry Potter, because Harry Potter, it's for some reason always stays sincere to its source material.
Yeah.
That is the one series of movies that I've said, They've happened. They've got, even in their weakest movies after like the Chris Columbus movies, they managed to get somebody who has brought some authenticity to that series.
Right.
And I think for some reason, I made fun of Mac G before. I think Terminator's going to be pretty cool, man.
You know what? I have to admit, yeah. I mean, I was cringing the moment I heard he was on the project, but I felt a little better when I heard that Christian Bale was attached, because I'm like, Christian Bale and his property, the things that he attaches himself to, usually aren't shit. You know, it's very rare you see a really bad Christian Bale movie. I mean, but I was like, okay, now I have something to be invested in. If you can't get Arnold Schwarzenegger, at least get Batman in there. I'm interested. and then looking at the first trailer, I was like, okay, interesting. And then looking at the last trailer, I was like, okay, now I'm really fucking excited.
Man,
to see
that
this
last
movie.
trailer, like they got that 9 Inch Nails song
Dude,
playing,
fucking A, yeah.
And it seems like
that is how a trailer should be.
See,
yeah.
people, what you missing? What you are missing from summer movies? Everybody thinks you just want to see shit blow up.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see a bunch of special effects.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for emotion.
Yes.
As sensitive as that sounds, I'm looking for something to invest myself in and feel for these characters. I love explosions. I love special effects, but if I don't give a fuck about these characters, really, I don't really give a shit about the movie.
Characters you want to fucking root for. Characters that when you were a kid you wanted to be. I mean, fuck. I'm sure every kid wanted to be at some point either the Terminator or fucking Kyle Reese in the original Terminator movie, and then with a second film, it was, you know, you wanted to be fucking Arnold again, or you wanted to be fucking the T-1000.
Yes.
You know, and just be an emotionless fucking killer. And yeah, those action set pieces were fucking bad as they delivered.
And you know what this actually looks like? This is what I've always said. You know the reason why something like Aliens is a better story. I mean, not a better, is one of the best sequels out there, because they took something that was mysterious, something we want to know about, and they expanded on that story.
Yes,
something the rest of the Aliens movies did not do.
No, not at all.
None of them.
No.
Don't
even get me started on that Alien series. Even though you know I do enjoy the fucking Alien Predator,
I don't even understand
because
that.
they're retarded, and I fast forward through them. I'm sorry.
Anger me.
That's one of my stupid retarded guilty pleasures. I'm sorry. I'm guilty of all charges. Please, you can hang me right now.
All right, people. So we are coming up to the end.
Oh,
well, we got a little bit more time.
We got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
We're coming up on. We're nearing the end of this section right here.
All right.
So, people, tell you what, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it now. We got a little time. We're gonna end the nerd shit now.
Take a fucking break from your nerdity.
No, that was the nerd section of the section of the show.
Get your geekgasm under control, Corey.
Hey, you right there with me, man. You stimulated my geekgasmness.
Oh no, get your vacuum cleaner to do that. All right.
Well, you machine
Leave
too.
me
You
out
ain't
of
too
it.
far gone from that.
Get your fucking hands off me.
Back. So, man, let me tell you something. All right, so we done got our summer movie stuff out the way.
Did we?
Yeah,
I thought we just kind of talked about Terminator.
Well, did you have
Well, you said movies that you're looking forward to. I don't think we talked about that. Yeah. Besides the obvious. Well, that's the obvious. Those are the obvious ones.
Those were the ones. I mean, as far as big budget blockbusters go, that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I could go in and name some smaller movies.
Name
that
them.
I'm looking
Shit.
for.
Get the people interested, Corey.
All right. Well, there's this movie that I'm looking forward to. Called Sugar.
Sugar, huh?
Yeah.
Who's in that?
No, well, that's the thing. See, that's what I'm saying.
There's nobody in there?
Yeah,
What's
there's
it about?
nobody.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong question. What is it about?
It is about a baseball player.
Yeah.
I forget where he's from. I think he's a Dominican baseball player.
Yeah.
He's playing for like minor leagues, and it's about him coming into the States to play.
Yeah.
And he's also when he gets to the States to play, he realizes like he's not really equipped for the pressure of even the minor leagues. So he's not equipped for the life that Midtown America has for him, or Middle America has for him. I forgot what team he's playing for, but it's a Mid American state that he's in, and it's just about it. And they say there's a reality to the movie that is kind of bittersweet.
Yeah,
like even though he realizes that he's not able to pursue his dreams, he's able to realize another part of his life, what he's probably better equipped for. I haven't seen the movies, but I keep reading these reviews that are great of it. They're having a screening coming up.
Oh, no shit.
There's a movie I've already seen that's being released in the summer that I don't think is great, but it's a good movie. It's called The Brothers Bloom.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I already saw it, and I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
All
that doesn't count as a movie. I'm looking. See,
No,
when I mention these small movies, man, nobody gives a shit about them. That's why I started talking about the blockbuster.
Something that you're looking forward to. I mean, I can name 2 right now.
Well, what?
Okay, Drag Me to Hell, which.
But we've already seen. Oh, you?
No,
haven't seen
I have not seen that, and you can't. And you know what? The thing is, I wish you guys wanted to say you've seen it because you honestly. Apparently, like when you guys saw it, there was a shitload of special effects and music that wasn't done for the film.
It worked enough that we saw the movie.
But still, it's not. You can't say
you
that.
weren't
Come on.
there. I'm telling you. No, it was, and Drag Me to Hell is a good movie. I'm looking forward to other people seeing it. I really want to see how it's going to hold up for some summer movie.
When's it coming out? I have not heard a single
I don't know.
Real date.
I don't know when it's coming out, but I tell you, where it seems like it would play better.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it would be a great movie to release in August.
August?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Save the best for last.
Man,
No.
well, they're going that movie will be in trouble, I think, if they try to release it in the middle of summer.
Especially next to like Transformers or something.
Something like that. That movie's going to get ran over. I don't care if it's Sam Raimi or not. I'm telling you.
Damn. I care. I'm dying to see that movie. Oh, and another film.
What's that?
I saw the trailer. Actually, I saw the trailer, and thank God for the Spill members. Those kids fucking send me some really cool shit that I need to watch. And somebody sent me a trailer for District 9.
That is one I'm looking forward to.
I am fucking pumped to see that film.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what. I was watching it in the the beginning of Wolverine, and I really didn't know what the hell. I was like, is this some kind of documentary or something? People complaining about people moving in to this. Wasn't it like
it's a trailer where it seems like a documentary.
Yeah.
You're actually led to believe that maybe it has something to do with the American military going into foreign lands.
Exactly, yeah.
And exerting their control.
What do you
in the name
do you
of
remember
like
where it looks like it's
no, it looks
where it is, the location of where they were?
I don't, because you have people. Well, it looks like it's set in Africa.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
No,
yeah,
it looks like it's set on the continent of Africa,
Yeah.
but with maybe British and American military coming in to take control of a situation. So you're thinking this is another war documentary.
Yeah.
It's either we're going into countries for the Iraq war.
Exactly, that's what it felt like. Yeah,
we're going to countries to exert control over something with us.
And of course, they interview all the people who live there, and it's like people don't want.
And
all you hear is like, we don't want them here. Everything was fine until they showed up.
But the thing that sells it is that they're interviewing what look like very common people, clearly not actors.
No, not at all. And that's what sold me, because
like
I was like,
and poor
wow.
people.
I was like, because I was shocked, especially when I saw there's a scene where they actually interview. They interview the person who is the problem, or the so-called people who are the problem. You find out they're aliens.
Yeah, when they actually cut to, like, we hear these villagers talking about, we don't want them here.
Yeah.
We don't want them here at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, if these are actors, then goddamn,
they're
really
fucking
good actors.
They all need to fucking win
just
Oscars.
Wish they'll go away. And then they finally cut to who it is they're talking to, and they have his face blocked off, and it's a fucking giant ant, a grasshopper.
No, it looks like a fucking giant grasshopper. Like, yeah, speaking.
And he's speaking.
And it's a very creepy scene too. And then, like, at the end of the trailer, you see the ship over what looks like this like shanty town almost. It's crazy looking.
And the reason why it feels so creepy is because anytime you film something that looks like sort of cinema verite or whatever you want to call it, it's like they use video to shoot this. So that's why it has this documentary feel. So it feels real.
Yeah, it does. And wow, I was fucking blown away. And
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, Peter Jackson's presenting it apparently.
Yeah. And I've heard people say, you know something? There's a game called Halo that a lot of people want to see made into a movie, and I think Peter Jackson wanted this guy, the director of this. I don't know his name, but they think he wanted this guy to do a Halo movie.
He fucking
This
should.
is their way of saying, okay, look, we did this.
Yeah, watch this.
This is the guy that can actually do. Let's make a Halo movie now.
That is fucking awesome, because you know what? That is the perfect. That's how you get shit made. I mean, that's it's one thing to tell people about what you want to do, but make another film to where you have some of the ingredients of how you want this big film to be made, present that, make it its own thing, and say, look, we've done this. Imagine what we can do with that.
As much as I talk shit about most of Robert Rodriguez's movies, I have to give the guy credit for saying, you know what, I want to do something. And I'm not going to sit around and wait for some studio to hire me or to get money or to beg you or kiss your ass to do it.
Right.
Sin City, what did he do? He went off and shot. He called up some Hollywood friends. That's the benefit you get of being like a director. You know, he called up Josh Hartnett and some other girl. And he's like, let's shoot a scene showing the technology, showing how we want to present the movie, and showing you guys possibly being characters in here, and presented it to the Weinstein brothers, and they said, all right, you convinced us. I mean, that's somebody that takes charge. That's what I've always said. You know, don't sit around waiting for people to let you fucking do something.
Do a fucking short film and say, look, this is how it's gonna look. And if you're impressed with
kids
this,
all the time, you know, how do I get in the movies? Make a fucking film.
And you know, he does that with very little money, and he's like, look what I did here. Now imagine if you give me a budget, what I can do.
What do you want me to tell you?
And that's great. You know, that's like, okay, here's a taste of what you're gonna get, and you know, the proof is in the pudding. You fucking look at that, and you're like, fucking go for
that's
it.
what my movie's about. Pudding.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot some pudding right here.
Yes.
But District 9, man, looks fucking incredible.
I was my job. I mean, my robot. I almost shut down. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to expect from it because it's one of those movies where it could have a great trailer.
You're
it could be boring as shit.
At the same time, yes, you are right. But boy,
it shows promise.
It shows a lot of promise, and if Peter Jackson's sticking his name on there, I mean,
I hope so, man.
I look forward to it. I super look forward. to it.
Yeah, that man. Thank you. That was a good answer right there. That didn't even cross my mind.
Whenever you need a good answer, Corey,
call you.
You you talk to me.
Talk to the guy behind you. What do you think, sir? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with him.
You want to know about some strange movies, man?
What?
All right, we're going to switch gears here, people, and just go off into like the crazy part of the show now. Just talk about random shit. The bullshit we promised you.
Hey,
did you think you would get away bullshit free?
We got our bullshit shovels, and we're about to dish it out to you.
We're going to pour it down your mouth. So this is still sort of movie related. Hi recommended a movie. Have you ever seen this? It's some crazy looking shit. It's a movie called...
Is it Blood Diner?
No. It's a movie called Tiptoe.
No.
This shit was made back in 2009, I think. Had Kate Beckinsale and Matthew McConaughey and Gary Oldman. Now get this. Matthew McConaughey and Gary Oldman, Matthew McConaughey and Kate Beckinsale, they play big names, right? They play a couple. I think they're about to get married or something.
Yeah.
And then Matthew McConaughey's brother shows up. His brother is Gary Oldman.
Right.
The twist here, Gary Oldman is playing a midget.
What? How come I've never fucking seen this?
That's what I told Hi. I said, how come I never fucking heard of this?
Yeah.
You can look at the trailer online. I'm not going to show you right now, but the trailer, the movie it never got any distribution. Right. I don't think. If it did, it was limited, very limited. But the trailer, they're building this up as like, this is the greatest movie ever. Matthew McConaughey, Kate Beckinsale, two big names, you know. And Gary Oldman delivers
big stars,
the performance of a lifetime. And here comes Gary Oldman showing up with shoes on his knees, standing at the door. Hey,
oh my God,
I'm your brother. How you doing?
Does the camera like start at the shoes and pan up, and it's like a midget Gary Oldman, like, and it has like the goofy mic.
Hello. And it doesn't look like Gary Oldman. I mean, it's not like, look, it's obvious that this man, you look at his head, it's like, and his body is like, this is a dude with a special effect. This ain't a fucking real midget.
Is it like the George Lopez where a special effect where they film like some teenage kids and then they just digitally insert George Lopez's head?
Now, I saw the trailer on YouTube, looking at it on my iPhone, so I didn't see it that well. But even then, I can look at that and I'll say, that looks fucking weird, all right? I'm not getting convinced that this is a midget.
What the fuck is Commissioner Gordon doing acting like a midget?
Somebody should like edit those into like the Dark Knight and Batman.
Oh God. Don't give Mexicano any ideas.
Oh no, too late. We already
do
said it.
It's already done.
Yeah,
it'll be up by the time. Yeah, by the time this is up, there you go. Thank you, Mexicano.
And I'm looking at this and I'm like, I do not know why, but this is offending me. A 6'3" person. Why am I offended by this?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about it, like, I know why. Because they could have got a fucking midget to play that role. They spent all that money.
They're taking all our roles in Hollywood. God damn.
I demand justice.
God damn it.
Excuse me. I just think I was in charge around here.
Mr. Hollywood, what the fuck is going on? Why
Person's
are you always trying to fuck me?
Who said that?
Down here. My name is Short Man McGillicuddy. I demand to be in that movie.
But no, I was looking at this. I was like, really, man? And Peter Dinklage, you know, Dinkley, I think his name is Dinklage. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Let me look up his name. The guy that was in the station.
Station.
The
Yeah, okay, yeah. The little. Yeah, I can't remember that guy's name.
Peter
yeah.
Dinklage. He was
the serious actor,
yes,
the short actor,
yes,
short person or whatever.
He's like the most popular short person out there. He's so popular. He is a good looking guy. But he's like, he is. He's like girls.
You like
the
guy, huh?
Like,
you think he's cute?
If you're gonna
you
do
think
a
he's
midget,
hot?
might as well do him.
Fucking pervert.
Him and that dude from In Bruges.
I don't want to hear about your fantasies, Corey. Just tell me.
Get
the
me
facts.
a midget and a vacuum cleaner together. Now, my point is that
yeah.
he's so popular that girls love this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been described. Now, midgets, we usually think like, you know, how many girls can they get? But apparently, midgets, nothing else before
That's
fetish.
not the correct term, Corey.
I'm sorry,
God
dwarf.
damn
I'm
it.
sorry. Okay. Dwarf. Excuse me. For a dwarf, he's like been named as a sex symbol. For like not just for a dwarf, but like as a guy.
Oh, really? Hey,
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage, man, I think is his name. But this movie, I'm like looking at this, like they could have got that guy to play that role. Now, how much money did they spend putting Gary Oldman's head on a fucking midget body with CG effects?
That's what I would do. Hey, why not? Hey, in my movie, you get to see Gary Oldman as a goddamn midget. Where else are you going to see that, huh?
Well,
didn't you ever want to see what Commissioner Gordon looks like running around like one of them little people?
Apparently, nobody else saw this shit either.
He's fucking hanging out the lollipop gang. Fucking fighting crime with Batman.
Well, with a short Batman.
Sure, I would kill to see that little Christian Bale
A midget
running
version
around.
of Batman. It's all done with little people. Nah, man. I was looking at that. I was thinking, you know, for something like this, they're doing all.
So
this
this hasn't come out yet, right?
No, it can't.
It did come
never
out.
was released. It was made back in 2002.
Oh,
and
fuck.
for all the money they did, like they want to pull this Benjamin Button type thing. They want to like do all these special effects, and I think it worked against them. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people looking at this and they're like thinking that looks fucking weird. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, you could have got an actual little person to
Wow.
play this role. You got two big names in there already,
Right.
Matthew McConaughey and Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Ain't no need to put Gary Oldman's head on a fucking
and
midget body. All
and
right,
you said 2002.
yeah.
Okay, and that around that time they were. I would imagine they were somewhat big. I mean, when did Serendipity come out, for crying out loud?
Yeah,
Like
and I'm not even sure if it was 2002, but it came out a long time ago.
No shit. So basically, it was shelved, right? I mean, is that what you're telling me?
It's out on video now. It was shelved.
Okay, it was shelved. But okay, they put it out on video. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
All
nobody
right.
gonna see that shit.
I need to see this now.
But
God
that's
damn
the
it,
thing.
Hi! How
That's
you
the
holding
thing.
out on me?
I want to see the movie now. I really want to see that shit.
No shit.
But I'm trying to find out the name. Peter Dinklage is the guy's name.
Yeah.
That guy is in the movie. He's a big enough name.
Yeah.
You didn't need him to be a side character. He could have been the brother. Save yourself some money, man.
I wonder how he felt watching that movie. Like,
He probably was like, "Well, I'm pissed off, but what can I do?"
yeah, hey, I get to work with Gary Oldman. I'm all right. Hey,
Yeah, I'm a goddamn little man. I ain't
Yeah.
exactly that many roles out
he's
there.
an
for me to be
actor.
picky
We're
on.
supposed to act.
Yeah, I got to get paid. Shit, I'm pissed off. But,
Special
you know,
effects extravaganza.
Hell yeah, fucking with me about this. Yeah. How dare you?
Oh my god!
We would
I would
take-
love to see the behind the scenes making of like him actually having to interact with like they put some fucking they got a ball on a stick looking at him and he's like interacting with that so they can insert the goddamn special effects later.
Like a dinosaur in Jurassic Park or some
Gary
shit.
Oldman speaking through a microphone on fucking
Hey,
not
everybody.
in camera.
You know they got Gary Oldman on his knees,
Yeah.
and then they got him like they go in and CG a body next. Like goddamn, man, y'all didn't have to do this. This is ridiculous. All right, I mean,
Talk about feeling uncomfortable on that set.
no, what Gary Oldman was thinking about like I'm gonna get an Oscar for this shit. Playing a midget.
No, he wasn't. He was thinking,
Yeah, he
man.
was.
All he was thinking was like, man, this is really fucked up. But hey,
No, he was thinking he's gonna get an Oscar.
this
because
is an experience and a half.
in that trailer they said and
An
Gary
Oscar,
Oldman
yeah.
delivers the performance of a lifetime.
I fucking wish he would have fucking gotten the Oscar for that, so he can come out running out on stage like that
like
character.
a midget, yeah. Come out riding like a little Vespa or scooter.
No, I want to see him like climbing. I want to see him walk up the stairs and try and fucking.
It like takes 30
climb
minutes
up.
for him to accept
Yeah.
that award.
Yeah.
Like, he gets up to the podium.
see him fall.
Can I get some help here? Yeah, he falls. There's another 15 minutes. We gotta wait.
I want to see him try to climb up those goddamn steps, only to pratfall over and like just fucking roll over like, oh, oh.
Help me! Oh, help here!
God damn, he's like a beetle on his back.
Hey, help!
Do you remember that movie Under the Rainbow?
I was just about to say
Oh
that.
my god.
We started talking about movies that night that were offensive to little people.
Yeah.
I thought that movie kind of was, and we mentioned Under the Rainbow. Now,
You
I
think
never
that
saw
was
it.
offensive
Well,
to little people?
Okay, look, in all fairness, I never saw it, but the way Hyde described
You
it,
never seen Under the
with
Rainbow?
Chevy Chase?
Yeah,
No.
fucking Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Holy
the way he,
shit.
Look, the way he described it, he said it was like Gremlins except with little people. Like he said they were always tearing up shit. And
Who
they
told
was
you
going
that, Hyde?
crazy. Hyde.
You don't know what he's talking
He's
about.
like it was like a
No,
watching
it is. No,
a,
you
a
know what?
party
He's right.
movie with,
That is the perfect description. Yeah, it's a fucking party movie with fucking little people. Now, apparently, okay, the story basically derives from, when they were shooting The Wizard of Oz, apparently all the little people, like the Lollipop Game, when they were filming that movie, they were all basically at a hotel. And this hotel apparently had the craziest stories due to all these little people like being under one roof, and fucking all hell and chaos was just broke loose because these little people, they're on top of the world. They're fucking in the movies. They're fucking getting drunk every night. They're fucking having orgies everywhere. I mean, it's insane, dude. And somebody tried to make a movie out of it. And that is Under the Rainbow. I don't know if you can find it on DVD. It's probably out of print. But do yourself a favor. Watch that fucking movie. You talk about, man, there's a character in there. You don't know the guy's name, but he's just fucking drunk. Granted, a majority of half those fucking little people are drunk throughout the whole movie. Fucking
and they're
genius.
little, so they get drunk
yeah.
faster.
Oh, dude, there's a scene where this guy he runs up a flight of stairs with his beer, and then he just falls, and like he falls down the stairs, and you hear like this like xylophone music. Ding, 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 ding. He's like falling. He's like oh. And then he's like he's at the bottom of the stairs. He gets up. He's like he pats himself off with his little hands, and he's like, where's my beer? Where's my beer? He fucking grabs his beer. Oh my god, dude! I can go on all night with the great fucking just the greatest scenes in that film, and it has one of the greatest the old midget. I'm sorry, the old little person. You remember? Okay, do you remember the little actor? He was an old guy usually. He was actually in He-Man, the Masters of the Universe.
Was he the that little creature?
Yeah, he was the creature in that film.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
yeah.
you know,
he was like the one old like small person.
Was he the short guy in Dr. Shrinker?
I think so. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I used to know that guy's name. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
old
that
guy.
Yeah,
But he was
the midget back then.
Okay, in that movie, he was a Nazi. And there's a scene where he fights Chevy Chase with a
midget Nazi.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
that
a midget.
sounds
He was a
crazy.
midget Nazi working under the Führer, and he was looking for. I think they were looking for this
Oh,
diamond.
Wait a minute. Bill. It's
Yeah. There
Bill
you go.
Bartley.
Yeah, Bill Bartley. Bill Bartley was in it.
And I'm not even sure that's it, but I think that's
Yeah,
Bill
no,
Bartley.
I think you're absolutely right. Bill Bartley's in it. Fucking that guy was badass. He played a midget zombie. I mean, it's a midget zombie. I'm sorry, a midget Nazi.
Man, you just showed wishful thinking on your part.
I know. Oh my god, I wish, dude, that would be my movie. If that guy was alive, that I would totally make that film and we'd be stars. But no, he played a Nazi.
We got Peter Dinklage,
Oh my god, and there's a scene where he's sword fighting with Chevy Chase, I think, and somebody knocks out Chevy Chase. He's like, "Why did you do that?" I was vinning.
Damn.
Woo, dude, you gotta
Man,
look for that film.
Man, we gotta. Yeah, I makes me want to. If I didn't think it was so offensive, I'd make a zombie midget movie.
Oh, I fucking. That's what. No, you can't take my idea. That's my idea. God damn
late.
it. No,
That was your idea by accident.
Oh God,
You
damn
stumbled
it.
upon that.
That's exactly what I wanted. That's my inner working, my inner thought. That's my subconscious.
Zombie midgets on the
Oh
moon.
my God. No, zombie Nazi midgets, dude.
Man.
Oh hell yeah.
Let me tell you something. Now that we offended every midget out there, but
No, we
there
love
was-
little
Oh
people.
no, there was that. There was three movies that we were thinking about.
Uh-huh.
Tiptoe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's called Tiptoes or Tiptoe. It doesn't matter.
Right, yeah, this is another perfect opportunity.
Oh,
Wrong.
Was it Over the Rainbow?
Over the Rainbow, yes.
And-
Over the Rainbow.
And I know you.
No, not over. Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow. That's what it's called. Under the Rainbow.
I know you remember this movie,
Mm-hmm.
Terror of Tiny Town.
Oh shit.
It's an old movie.
Dude,
It was made like back in the 50s or 40s.
Yeah.
And it was it's a Western all done.
Didn't they used to play that on that fucking show, Night Flight? Yeah.
Every fucking month, man. At least one time.
Yeah. Little cowboys. And they also had there was another film. I wish I can remember the name of it. With
Time Bandits.
No, not Time Bandits. Fidget! He killed Fidget! That's one of my favorite scenes in Time Bandits. But anyway, no, where it said that they're gangster midgets.
No, are you thinking of gangster midgets? Midgets? Or are you thinking of kids?
And maybe that's it. Shit. Yeah, you're probably
Bugsy
right.
Malone is what you're thinking
Bugsy Malone. Yeah, with the kids. That's right. They were kids. They weren't
Ralph
midgets.
Macchio.
Ralph Macchio was in that?
No, not Ralph Macchio. No,
No,
the other guy that had the show, the guy that played Chachi.
Never mind. Yeah, Chachi. Fucking Scott Baio.
Scott Baio was in that, I think. Yeah, it was an Alan Parker movie.
No shit.
The guy who made The Wall and what is it called?
Okay, guys. It's been forever. Yeah.
The Heart.
No shit. That guy, the guy who directed The Wall, directed that fucking movie.
Bugsy Malone.
Bugsy Malone.
Yeah,
That's it.
Alan
That's exactly,
Parker, man. He did.
No
he
shit.
did The Wall. He did the.
Wow.
What was that, man? He's a very eclectic director. He did Angel Heart.
Angel
He
Heart.
did Angel
you're
Heart.
right.
He did The Commitments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The guy's done
Yeah, that is just fucking
everywhere.
odd.
Yeah. No, he did Bugsy Malone.
That's
back then,
too
so
bad.
that's what you're thinking about.
That's another idea. Have a Bugsy Malone movie with
midgets.
With fucking
Hasn't
midgets.
been done yet. There you
God
go.
damn it. Midgets in space. Oh my God. Oh, midgets of the universe. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need
Why
to
don't you
start.
just come out and just say everything with midgets
Yes, Midget Productions. That's how I need to start that.
Hey, everybody.
Short People. I'm sorry. Short People Productions. I'm sorry.
now? Man, you know what? This week.
Yeah.
So well, actually, it was last week because I'll talk about this in the last show.
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store and did some like late night major shopping. Like after I did it kind of drunk
That's
too.
the only time to shop, brother.
I bought all kind of shit I didn't even need. I was like,
That's the only time, the only way.
smiling at those guys. You know those guys that work late. I went shopping at Walmart because I went there to buy like
Dude, I swear to God, you talk about never.
went there-
You talk about finding some real mutants.
oh, it was crazy, man. Yeah, I was one of the mutants that
I
night.
know. There's some
man-
scary people hanging out at the fucking Walmart at 3 in the
and
morning.
The guys who even work there, it's like crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, I went there because I was going to go get something that you can only get at Walmart.
Right.
Like I don't know what it was, but anyway, while I was there, I was like, something.
Special
I just
edition
go-
Twilight DVD
There
set?
you go. Yes, and then I was there to say, well, I'm here. I'm gonna go grocery shopping because
Yeah.
I see some stuff I need. Just gonna go grocery shopping. So I went there shopping, man, and for some reason, since I was a little messed up and. And it was all new to me because I hardly ever go shopping in Walmart, like for groceries. We have a store here called HEB People, and that's where I do my shopping. But grocery shopping, that is. I was in the cereal aisle. For some reason, I started thinking back, man, to I started thinking about cereal itself. Like in that aisle, I was like,
Itself, like the ingredients.
like
and
no,
what
I was
it's-
like
what
looking
it's
at
made
all
out
the
of.
varieties of cereal that I would get, man. It's like I have because it made me. It occurred to me right then and there that I have a method for buying cereal these days. There's this whole mythology behind cereal mascots.
What in the fuck is
I
going
know.
on in your fucking head?
And then it took me to a time when. Do you remember when they used to make a cereal for like big budget movies?
Of course, they're still doing it for crying
Well,
out loud.
I just saw like they got Miley Cyrus cereal now.
Oh fuck! Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Miley
They got
fucking
Miley
Cyrus
fucking
cereal
cereal right now. Yeah.
Wait, you eat that shit and you fucking grow a wig or something? What the hell?
No, the wig comes in the box. That's the prize.
Nah.
Got crumbs in it. No,
Fucking, you
I don't know.
you
Yeah,
pour
they got,
milk and it'll grow. Yeah.
they got Miley Cyrus cereal, but I remember when they had a Gremlin cereal at one time.
Oh yeah, dude. The
C-3POs?
one and only cereal at the time. Fucking Batman cereal, the original
Yeah,
Tim Burton
yeah.
Batman cereal with a Batman emblem. It was like just a Batman emblem and a bowl of cereal. It looked just like some yellow Captain Crunch, and that's it.
No, that's what they did. They took an ingredient.
I fucking bought that shit. I just bought it just to buy it, just to have it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I still have it like somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Fucking stale ass cereal. Of course, merchandising.
And when you bought those kind of cereals, because for some of them they had an ingredient that like I remember eating C-3POs. That shit, I don't know. I've never tasted anything like C-3POs ever again.
And let me guess, was the C-3POs like fucking just marshmallows? Because half that shit is just
no, they
like,
didn't have any marshmallows in it.
No?
I guess it was made to look like C-3PO's eyes.
What?
Because they were like little number 8s or something. Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious, man. They were like little number 8s.
They couldn't just make a yellow fucking head and that's it.
No, they didn't do
There
that.
you go. There you go, you fucking dumbass kid. You eat fucking C-3PO fucking heads.
Because that's what they usually do with these cereals.
Yeah.
They got those marshmallows are easy to mold.
Right,
so they just
exactly.
like Miley Cyrus. I'm sure it has marshmallows in it. It's shaped like a fucking yellow head.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking yellow wig.
Yeah, wig or something. Yeah.
You add milk and it turns fucking brown.
Yeah, you got they got brown and yellow marshmallows in there together. But C-3POs, I've never tasted anything like that again. Now Gremlins, that was some shit that was they can use that ingredient for anything.
No, Gremlins don't even eat that shit.
Yeah, Gremlins like fuck that. Well, shit. I eat anything but that shit. I don't even own cereal.
Do they have little green spikes?
Well, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking like it's gonna be some nasty shit, but no, it was like, man, it was that same fucking cereal that they use. It was like some rip off Captain Crunch or something like that.
Right. It's always like the same cereal. It's like I'm sure there's
Same
there's a section of fucking just cereal like the unused fucking generic shit.
Yeah,
they make the fucking box. You know,
it's a recipe for designer cereal.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, and then it's either marshmallow shaped like a character with some flakes or some generic cereal, or it's fucking that same ingredient they use for rip off Captain Crunch or something.
Well, I mean, I know they made Star Trek because my buddy Chris, he has it.
Yeah, no,
and he
I was about to say.
Yeah, and he tried to pull that shit off like, oh, my sister gave it to me.
No,
fuck you,
you
you
bought that,
liar,
yeah.
you lying ass son of a bitch. You fucking saw the Enterprise on that motherfucking and you said, I must own this.
Yeah, you haven't even eaten that shit yet.
Yeah.
No, I saw that. I saw the Star Trek box, and that's what took me back. I was like, wow, they're doing. It's been a while since I've seen like the actual. From a big budget movie, the actual cereal. I think they even had Ghostbusters cereal. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they fucking did. Yeah, I mean they had every well, you know what? Well, you Star Wars cereal. I'm trying to think. Man, wouldn't that be kick-ass if they had Terminator cereal? Hell yeah.
Well, this is PG-13. They could do that.
I'd buy that shit for $1.
You like eating that shit. The fucking skeleton hand come out and grab you from the cereal bowl.
Yeah, they're kidnapping humans. Oh, humans. It's like little shaped humans.
You know, they should have Schwarzenegger in that commercial. Come with me if you want a good breakfast. Okay. Part of a nutritious breakfast.
Yeah, a commercial with Schwarzenegger looking at the cereal, telling it, I'll be back. You can't resist this cereal. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I need your spoon, your bowl, and your milk.
Yeah. Hey, look, Mom, Kyle Reese marshmallows.
Hey, it's like you eating cereal from the. I brought this cereal from the future.
Arnold tells a kid,
eat it if you want to live.
Arnold comes to a little kid, come with me if you're hungry.
Eat this cereal if you want to live.
He tells the parents, all they want is some food.
Oh man, they need to make that shit now.
Oh my god, it will happen. It must happen.
God damn, but see the cereals that are based on movies, they seem kind of odd. They seem like really too much marketing, but it's okay with me because they make sense. It's like because cereal mascots,
Oh yeah,
fucking piss me off, man. I'm a grown man. And I'm still angry that the Trix Rabbit cannot have some of his own cereal.
I was about to say, you're the only man who still buys the fucking Cocoa Roos.
I know,
you don't even buy the real fucking
I don't even buy
shit.
Cocoa Puffs.
You buy the fucking generic
I buy the
shit.
generic shit.
They have that shit laying down in the fucking. Now I've gone to those aisles and I tell my friends, look, that's the shit Corey eats, and they fucking Cocoa Roos is laying fucking on a rack, like
On
they
a bag.
pile
It's in a
that shit
bag.
up like it's dog food.
It's like it's dog food.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
still eat that shit.
Cocoa Roos.
Man, you know something? And let me tell you, even I have my limits.
Yeah.
Look at this shit because I had to take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Because you're right, I eat generic cereal,
Yeah.
but there's even on the
It's hilarious.
it's rip off Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
And it's in a bag.
It
But
is.
you know what? Somebody has taken the time to draw a kangaroo and her son or something, and it looks like a legitimate cartoon character.
Yeah.
In Walmart, I saw a box of cereal. That shit is called. It's so generic. That shit is called Great Value. and on the box, it's a white box with some shitty art on there. Oh, that's what this is like. Rip off Fruity Pebbles. It's called Fruity Sparkles, and it's above it, it's got Great Value. It looks like some kid drew. Look at this shit, man. Look at that shit.
Oh my god. This looks like some shit I drew.
On the box.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just fucking got a fucking magic marker and just like doodled.
And drew on the
It's
box.
a fucking doodle on the box. That's what I call doo-doo art.
Not doodling, but doodling
Yeah.
on the box. I'm looking at this. I'm like,
Oh my god.
They even said, you know what? We don't want to spend a whole lot of money on artists. Let me
Yeah.
let my kid draw this shit. All right, it'll be fine. Fruity sparkles. All right.
Oh my god, that's
I was like,
awesome.
God, I didn't even try
That
with
is
this
awesome.
shit.
Now I want to buy that just to have that.
It's called Great, and they got a pirate on here that looks
Yeah.
like something like
He
somebody's
fucking-
12-year-old son
He's
drew.
looking in that goddamn cereal like, what the fuck? It's cereal, dude. You ain't gonna find no treasure in there.
They got the cereal in
Yeah.
color, and they got this fucking pirate with line art.
They couldn't even fucking color
Color
his
it.
ass in. Looking for some treasure.
Color. Looking for some color. Where's me crayon?
Where me marshmallow C-3POs?
This fucking man, though. I was like, so I don't feel so bad eating the shit I eat. I had to. I'm gonna put it on the
You're
podcast.
one step above.
Yeah, I was like, at least I'm not seeking this little right here. This shit here.
I feel bad for the kid eting that shit. You know, he's looking at that box. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's like, I can't have no
I
fun
can't
around
even.
here.
I can't. I get snow on my TV.
And now
Oh
I
my
got a fucking
God.
lame ass stick figure pirate on my fucking box. Did you draw this, Mom?
My mom buys me a color book and gives me number 2 pencil. Oh.
That's the way to like solve two problems at once. Get this kid a box of crayons and a bowl and a box of cereal.
Yeah,
Let him color this fucking box right here.
that is awesome.
I had to take a picture of that shit. I was like, look at this.
I don't
shit here.
blame you. I take a picture
But
of
man,
it too.
I look at these commercials today. I do not get cereal mascots. Every cereal mascot, except for maybe the Honey Nuts Cheerios, they're always fighting people off for their cereal, or they're trying to get cereal. Like the fucking Trix Rabbit is on the goddamn box. And all these kids are like, silly rabbit, no tricks. The tricks are for kids. He's like, I'm on the fucking box. Can I have a? Meanwhile,
a fucking anorexic looking rabbit.
rabbit's starving.
He's
he
starving.
still
hungry.
wants some fucking cereal.
Yeah, I always thought, don't you make this shit?
But that's why I'm confused, because I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, you work for the company. Why don't you buy some fucking cereal? And then they got the Lucky Charms leprechaun. That motherfucker's running from these
my
kids
God.
who want his cereal so bad. Come here, Lucky, bring your ass here. I want your fucking cereal.
Oh, my cereal.
You got me cereal.
You fucking kids.
You have some Lucky Charms.
You
You know,
fucking kids, I pee on your heads.
I'm like, you know,
Jesus.
I come back and just go buy some of this fucking cereal, chasing this goddamn leprechaun around everywhere. Why you cock teasing with your cereal? You know you're doing that. You want my cereal? Fuck you. Running off.
Oh, my God.
And then what really gets
there's
me.
more.
There's more.
Uh-huh.
This is the ultimate right here.
Okay.
Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Best of friends. That's his neighbor, his best friend.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that cereal, Fred Flintstone like, fuck you. You ain't getting nothing. Barney, my pebbles.
And that is the craziest advertising, because I look at I think of the most perverted things when I hear that commercial. I got your pebbles, because I'm like, Pebbles is his daughter.
It's
right?
his daughter. Yeah.
I always imagine that bowl of cereal being fucking his daughter. He's
Yeah.
running off with that shit.
He catches like
God
Pebbles.
knows what he's gonna do in that goddamn cave.
First of all, Pebbles.
Got your fruity.
Pebbles is legal now. Pebbles
Oh yeah,
is,
she is.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But
Did you? Okay, we have this club here in Austin called Emos.
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 Oh, emos.
Emos. Yeah.
Oh, they got Wilma
Emos.
Flintstone
Have you
in
seen?
bondage.
Have you
Yeah.
seen them in bondage? And Pebbles is up there with a fucking whip and. Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
Wilma in
No, but
in
Pebbles.
Betty. Oh, Pebbles
but Pebbles is
up
in there
too.
too. Unless I'm mistaken, but yeah, I thought I saw Pebbles in there too. But wow. But anyway,
No, I always found Pebbles hot when she grew up.
yeah, when she's older, yeah.
It's like you expecting like Fred to come in and catch Barney like fucking his dog.
Exactly.
Barney, my Pebbles! Get the fuck out! What the hell?
Oh, my baby.
Sorry, Fred. She's hot.
And Barney was a fucking lucky one. He had the fucking hot fucking banging wife.
Wasn't she,
Shit.
for some reason, wasn't she the hot one?
Dude, she was fucking hot. I mean,
Why was she the
hell.
hot one? Because she had that black hair, so she like a sex
I
fiend.
think it was that brunette. Yeah, she had that cute
had
round
black hair.
face. Yeah, and that fucking Oh, that nice ass.
Because she had that black
Holy
hair, I always saw her as the
Jesus.
one that gave Barty she was the best wife because she gave the best sex.
Oh, yeah.
She just looked like somebody that was freaky because of that black hair.
She was always happy. She never bitched.
But yeah, and Wilma sounded a little bit like she sounded a little older for her
Yeah,
age.
they made her seem.
Brad.
They drew her too. It looked like she was too old to be hanging out with those guys.
Yeah, you
but
know,
she was always the straight edge. Yeah,
I mean,
those
she was
girls are
all
no
right
fun.
because she had that one strap. You
The
know,
one strap, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of sexy, but she had the. I don't know. It's something about her hair being up and.
I don't know. I've always been a Wilma robot. Jesus Christ.
A Wilma or Betty?
Betty
is
wait.
Barney's-
Okay, now I'm
Barney's
confused.
wife.
Yeah, Betty. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Oh,
Betty
my
looked,
bad.
'cause Betty
Betty,
like somebody
dude.
that would like tie you up in
Yeah.
bondage and just
Betty,
wreck
yeah.
your ass.
Well, shit. I might as well just do them both at this point. Yeah.
I wouldn't turn either one of them down.
I'll make
you look-
I'll make Wilma dirty.
I used to get mad too because I'm like looking at. I mean, I'm taking it too serious. I'm looking at Fred. I'm looking at and I'm looking at Barney. I'm like, how did you two fat fucks get these fine ass wives? I know it's cartoons,
Hey,
but
working class man. You
Yeah,
know?
I guess so.
Hey,
shit,
that's what chicks dig. They dig a working man.
goddamn cartoons getting better looking chicks now. I'm fucking pissed about this.
No, dude, but
But
Betty.
you know something?
Woo,
I'm
I gotta
always-
find some. I gotta Google some pictures of her.
See, that's my fetish. Any girl that is going to be with me, I need to put you in a Betty Rubble costume.
Yeah.
Put you in one of those torn up blue dresses.
Exactly. Woo.
Have you walk around with no shoes on? Put your hair
Totsy.
dye
Yeah.
your hair black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'm
we
like-
ain't talking about no goddamn Roseanne fucking.
No, none of that shit. I'm talking about the cartoon fine-ass version of that
Roseanne
shit.
or fucking what's her name played her in the movies?
It was Roseanne Barr. and
Roseanne
there was-
Barr.
There was another chick that played it too.
Yeah, there was another chick, but it
I
didn't.
can't remember who it
It didn't
was.
do her justice.
No, they always got some. They always tried to like make. That's what pissed me off about the movies. They always tried to like make Betty look uglier than Wilma.
Dude, yeah, they made Betty like a fat ass in that movie. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
like-
fucking yeah. I mean,
Betty's
what?
fine. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, God, is it Roseanne Barr? Because
Roseanne Barr
played.
She played it in the first movie. Now they remade it
Okay.
with a different cast. Now I won't say they
Okay.
remade it, but they did a sequel.
And Roseanne, okay, because I get
don't
the
know if
two.
Roseanne Barr was the same one.
No. I get them confused because I'm thinking Roseanne Barr had the talk show, right? Okay, cool. Because I'm thinking of the other Roseanne.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you're right. You're thinking
I
of
am.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell. That's who I'm thinking. Rosie O'Donnell played her in the original.
Yes.
In the original film, and I was like, really? You're fucking casting Rosie O'Donnell to be fucking Betty?
Yeah, look, she ate Betty.
What
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
You talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I was
God
so
damn.
pissed. Yeah. That's
Well,
why I
I looked
never
at that
saw that
too.
movie. Never saw any of those films ever. Sorry. Fucked up.
You didn't miss a whole lot. Before we move on,
Yes.
I'm gonna make a animator talking. Hold on.
Oh
I will record
shit.
this. Hey, Peter.
Corey, I'm
How's
having
it going?
problems drawing the penis.
Okay, so it all worked out, huh? I got you in a live. We're recording right now, and I put you in. You're recording with us right now.
So how big
Yeah,
do
it's
you
big.
want me to draw Cyrus? He's a big guy, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, say something witty. Okay, can't nobody hear you. I might as well go ahead and stop this now. Hold on.
You record?
Wait, no.
Oh,
I didn't
did you
I
stop?
didn't- I
Oh,
did,
you
I did stop.
recording?
I was wondering why you over there
Oh, I
joking
kept
around.
on talking. I thought you were recording. Oh, everyone missed my badass
Banter.
fucking banter. Yeah, I was pretending to be the animator talking to Corey. Comedy gold down the drain. Oh,
Sorry, I thought you knew. I thought you was having a good time.
Sorry, I was
Hello.
having a good time.
Hello.
Did you anime co-host?
Animate this, bitch.
Before I move on from the cereal thing, I have to tell people cereal habit that works for me. I don't know if it works for you.
Cereal
I buy-
habit. Okay.
Yeah, I buy 3 different kinds of cereal.
Okay. So you like the fucking Jerry Seinfeld of cereal, huh?
Does he have a?
He has like a collection of cereal. Yeah.
Well,
like
what I
this.
do is I buy extremely healthy cereal. Like almost like you might as well just put some
Fucking what is
twigs
that?
in a
Yeah,
box.
rocks? Is that? Yeah,
pebbles,
I think
like real fruity pebbles.
yeah, I think it's
And
called
then
rocks.
Take the
Yeah.
fruity out of it. It's just pebbles, pebbles and gravel and some sticks. So I buy that,
Yeah.
and then
Some
I buy
roughage.
I buy some cereal that tries to pretend like it's healthy, but it ain't. Like Post puts out some shit. Hey,
Yeah.
eat this healthy maple brown sugar type cereal. Like, nah, you ain't healthy. This might as well be Frosted Flakes. But
Yeah.
it tricks my mind into thinking I'm being healthy.
You like that Special K shit.
And then I go and get some just the nastiest kitty sugary cereal that I can find. And
What would that be?
What like s'more cereal?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cocoa Rouge.
Reese's Reese's peanut butter cereal.
Yeah.
And,
cinnamon toast crunch,
all that kind of shit.
cinnamon toast crunch.
Man, yeah, anytime Cookie
a
Crisp.
cinnamon and sugar. I'm like, wow, that sounds like a healthy breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't nothing healthy about that shit.
Yeah.
I buy. Oh, and you gonna make fun of me for this, but I buy not Cookie Crisp, but Cookie Chippers.
Of course.
Oh no, not Cookie Choco Chippers.
Choco Chippers. Yeah.
HEB brand. They get Hill Country. Hill Country rip off a thing in a minute.
Captain Smash. Yeah, cereal.
Yeah, exactly. They got all of that. Captain Crunch. They got Crunchy Captain.
Captain Doo-Doo.
But they got all those rip-off cereals. So I've been buying, and then I buy some, like, look, it's called Reese's Peanut Butter Cereal. It's based off of a candy. That shit ain't healthy, all right?
Yeah, right. Chocolate cake cereal.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit's good for you.
They might as well just put some sugar cubes in a box.
Part of
It's
a
like,
balanced breakfast.
sugar cube
My
cereal.
ass.
Yeah.
Balance? What's so fucking balanced about
Well-
that? Sugar on top of sugar. You fucking
No,
got
that's what it is.
You got
You
your,
got
your
equal amounts of
toast
sugar on each
with
side.
fucking lump of butter. Shit. What the hell?
We got butter and sugar cubes and milk.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, ain't nothing healthy about that shit at all. So I buy that shit. Now what I do is I eat the healthy cereal
Right.
for breakfast. And I'm thinking, okay, that's good. And then sometimes instead of like eating something sweet like pancakes or something like that, I will get the other cereal, like the not so healthy cereal, but they're trying to pretend like they are cereal to balance it out.
Right,
Like, oh, I got a little sweet to go with this fucking forest I'm eating right here. This fucking lawn, this grass I'm eating right here.
So you got your so now you do you do the the fiber cereal, the shit cereal?
Yes,
You
yes,
eat
I
that,
do.
It goes right through you.
Yes, I do. I got
take
granola,
your big
fiber,
massive shit in the morning.
all that shit. I'm regular
Before you-
with mine.
See, don't you hate it when you have to go to work and you're on the brink of going to work and then you're like, oh fuck, and you're like,
Shit, gotta turn around.
Shit, I got a turtle head coming out. Oh god.
Excuse me.
I'll save it
I gotta
for
make
work.
a call. Meanwhile, you're in the bathroom.
Owie
fact,
owie, it burns.
That's not your ass does not make a fart sound. It says, ah!
You can feel the steam coming out. This
This shit turns into Schwarzenegger. Ah! Shit turns into Pee-wee. Ah!
Shit.
Ass screaming. Yeah, that's when your ass screams. It's like when High eats the peppers out of his his dish. Your ass ain't farting anymore. It's like,
No, man. Fucking, it's like taking a fucking cactus shit.
yeah. You can feel the prickles coming down
Oh,
your
ow, ow,
Owie,
ow, ow,
owie. But and then I got the other cereal because I like to eat that for dessert. Like the Reese's peanut butter cereal or the s'mores cereal or my Choco Chippers.
You're fucking crazy, man.
I will eat a nice lunch. I'll eat my turkey sandwich or my vegetarian tacos, whatever, and then for dessert, pour myself a nice bowl of Choco Chippers.
Veggie tacos. Don't insult them fucking Mexicans like that.
I don't
Come
give
on.
a damn. That's me.
You and your goddamn avocado taco.
Why them goddamn girls can fit in them pants
Fucking,
over there?
that's what Paris Hilton's eating, for crying out loud.
I don't give a damn.
Be a man. Be a man.
Black. I got diabetes to work to help wear it.
That's true.
Shit. I grew up in a neighborhood. That shit was like growing up in a fucking in Freaks. You remember that movie Freaks?
Yeah.
Growing up in my neighborhood was like being in Freaks. We
yeah.
had people lose their eyesight, people lose their fingers and legs and shit. I was like, I'd be goddamn if that's gonna be me.
Goddamn Obama chicken.
Cause eating that Obama chicken, man. Eating that fucking Popeyes every week, red beans and
What the hell
rice.
you eating this week, Tyrone? A goddamn fucking piece of chicken inside a taco. I'm mixing, matching
Exactly.
the cultures.
And before we eat the taco, we gotta batter it and fry it.
Yeah, I know.
eat
And then we
this
put
shit.
some fucking barbecue sauce on that shit.
Damn,
Woo!
I'll tell you something. Black people will fry water if they can.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I don't
fucking
even want to
fry
name
a
any
fucking
names.
head of lettuce.
Fried the hell lettuce, they will fry anything. You know the reason now Long John Silver's they took, this is so crazy. They took like the waste out of the fry pan, out of the fry basket.
Yeah.
And what they do, they sold that shit at Little Crispies.
Man, but that's what fucking Long John Silver's does, dude. They do that shit too. That's what
I said, Long John Silver's.
Oh, I thought you said KFC. I'm sorry.
No, I was like,
I wasn't paying attention to you
what
again.
the fuck planet are you on?
Sorry.
Did we cross each other in some
I
weird
guess
time
so.
stream
Yeah.
or something?
Sorry, just another episode of me not paying attention to what Corey's saying. Sorry. I'm thinking of jokes. That's what I'm doing.
What would be funny to say next?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else does that? Long John
That's pretty
Silver's.
funny.
What I fucking said.
What? No, you didn't. You're talking crazy.
You know, that reminds me.
That was me.
That makes you think of Long John Silver's. God damn it, what you think I'm fucking talking about?
I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about my fucking fried chicken and a taco. I'm sorry. I apologize, Corey.
You know what else black people like to do? They like to eat fried things.
You know what?
That's what I've been fucking saying.
Speaking of black people, fucking High loves that fried shit, dude. Okay, hanging out with High. That motherfucker tries to get me to eat fried Twinkies, which I know that shit. I know people love that shit. Fried Twinkies. And okay, now check this out. Me and High, we like to go to this place called Pluckers. It's a hot wing place.
Yeah.
But they have these dessert and these appetizers. Everything is fucking fried, right? Now, there's this thing. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, but it's a fucking, it's fried macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
It's like a Twinkie, but inside it's full of mac and cheese.
No, it's like a jalapeno popper or something.
I don't know how the fuck they do it, but
let me put it this way, people.
Yeah.
It's like a nugget. It's like a chicken nugget, but instead of meat under the crust,
but
it's macaroni and cheese.
Well, the thing is, the way it's shaped. Think of a Twinkie, because that's how it's
shaped. Is it shaped like a Twinkie?
It's shaped like a Twinkie. Yes, it's shaped like a Twinkie. They give you some weird dipping sauce, but it's shaped like a Twinkie. It's fried, and when you pull that shit apart, it's like inside is macaroni and cheese.
Oh wait, do they give you like that kind of sweet?
It's like
sauce?
a brown sweet sauce.
Yeah, I've had that with him.
Yeah, he loves that shit. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, you're fucking killing yourself.
I keep telling
Stop
that brother, man.
I love you, brother, but Jesus Christ, he's like, oh, this is good, some good.
I keep
shit.
telling her, man. I know. I see what you eating all the time. You call me a sissy, but
hey,
I'm looking out for you.
But you know what? He ain't no fat fucker though. I'll give him that. I don't know
He
how
will
he
be.
does it. Oh my
He's on
God.
his way.
I don't know. He's Asian. I don't know.
See, that's why you got to worry about it. 'Cause Asian people, they wake up one morning, they just fat and old.
No.
And that shit's speeded up by the fact that you eat bad.
I try.
That's why I tell these people,
I tried to knock some sense into that boy. He don't listen.
Asian chicks are the fetish, the flavor of the year, something like that. But I'm telling you, get yourself an Asian chick that takes care of herself, because you don't. If she smoke, eat bad, she gonna look fine one day, and then one morning you gonna wake up with it. She gonna look like goddamn Mr. Miyagi.
Look like goddamn Godzilla. Hey,
Wee! You know that word?
when she piss her off, you boy, that fucking heat storm. Everybody, all Tokyo is gonna evacuate.
Exactly. You pitch your bitch off, you see a bunch of people just run down the street.
Yeah, he pissed off that chick one too many times.
So before we get into email, man.
Oh, email.
Dom DeLuise is a celebrity that died, 75 years old, man.
I know. And I tell you what, the only time I was ever aware of Don DeLuise was when he was doing the Cannonball Run movies.
Yes.
I'll always remember him. What was the character he played? He always turned into, it was like Captain Chaos. I could be wrong. It's been so fucking long. I wanted to look this up before I brought it up, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
The only thing I remember about the Cannonball Run series is that it always ended with Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds at the end.
Exactly.
Messing up their lines. And
yeah,
they
fucking up their
laughing at each
lines.
other.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And Dom DeLuise was the one who was always fucking up the program, man. He was always laughing.
He was, yeah. And fucking, yeah, he was like the fucking whipping boy of fucking Burt Reynolds in those movies.
Dom DeLuise is a guy, a lot of you kids will not remember him, but he was a portly actor. He was fat. He was known for being fat and funny and happy.
Yeah.
In fact, he loved food so much that when he wasn't acting so much anymore, he was appearing on shows because he became a chef.
Yeah.
And he was telling people how to make. Yeah, he's like, I'm fat.
Yeah.
I like to eat. I'm not gonna lose any fucking weight.
Might as well fucking show you how I eat. How
I could get a career that like works for me.
Yeah.
I'm a fat fuck.
Yeah.
And so that
if you're hungry, who are you gonna ask to where's the best food? The fat guy.
Yeah, the fat dude. I mean, now Dom DeLuise was doing shit before our time too. I mean, he was on variety shows. I know Dean Martin had a variety show. He loved Dom DeLuise so much that he brought him on. I think Dom DeLuise did a magician act where that's where Hollywood started to notice him.
Oh yeah.
And so he started to show up. I mean, I think he did some small series roles. He played in some shows that were popular in the 70s, even 60s. Man from U.N.C.L.E. is one of them, I believe.
Yeah.
Some variety shows, and then he became popular doing things like Cannonball Run. He was even in a movie called Fatso. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you I guess he said if you have a movie called Fatso, you might as well put my fat ass in it.
I'm trying to. Yeah. Do you remember when that came out?
It was in the 70s sometime.
Okay.
I don't remember. Maybe early 80s. I don't remember.
Okay.
I just know it was called Fatso and it had Dom DeLuise's face on the box. I was like, yep, that says it all right there. Ain't no mistake in what this movie's about.
Yeah.
But I remember some commercials he used to do. Like he did a Ziploc commercial where he was putting away vegetables.
That's right. I was about to say, yellow and blue make green.
Yeah, where he's like, but he was singing that song.
Yeah.
It's time to say goodbye, for the summer. But just remember this. And he was liking up like summer fruits and put them away.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids probably heard him and didn't know it. I mean, I think he did some voices for cartoons.
Yeah.
He did some voices. I think he did a voice in All Dogs Go to Heaven. Maybe not. I think so. Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this at all. But I think Dom DeLuise in An American Tale, Fievel makes friends with this cat. A cat that can't eat mice. That's why he's shunned by the cat community.
Yeah.
That was voiced by Dom DeLuise.
No shit.
Yeah, I think so. So, if I remember correctly, correct me if I am wrong. I'm pulling out.
Don't worry, they will.
I know, and they will. You dumbass, you dumb fuck, you did it again.
Fucking shithead.
You ruined. This guy just died, and you ruined his memory about fucking his.
This show is killing me.
Biography up, yeah.
The false information.
But Dom DeLuise, man, when he was coming up in his prime, man, when his career was taking off, he was loved by everybody. I mean, that guy made you laugh at the mere sight of him. And
he did.
Yeah,
but like I said, he will always be the guy who is hanging out with Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds at Cannonball Run.
Cannonball
For us,
Run
that's
films.
who he will be.
Yes.
Because I remember that. Because Burt Reynolds would try to laugh. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. And Dom DeLuise would like, that fat fuck. Oh man, that dude. He brought some memories back to me. He's one of those guys. He's that actor that kind of disappeared from the scene. You took him for granted, and then when he died, you're like, wow,
that sucks. Yeah,
Dom DeLuise is dead.
Yeah. Any guy you could tell if that guy were in a room with you just have a blast on him.
Yeah,
that's the type of guy he just seemed like.
Exactly. So good for him. Well,
hey,
good for
we
him.
salute you.
Yes, good.
Don DeLuise.
You will be remembered.
Yes.
We remember you.
Yes.
You hungry motherfucker, you.
Join that Cannonball Run up in the sky.
There you go. Cannonball. Man, that second Cannonball Run was horrible, man.
I loved it.
I remember Sammy Davis Jr., his big line in the movie. I was watching the movie with a friend of mine.
You're small.
Yeah,
You're small.
Well, no, he was like, because God is our co-pilot. I was laughing. My friend was in the next room with me. He was like, that ain't funny, man.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Like, it's not that. I'm not laughing, man.
Oh,
Because
shit.
they say God is cold. It's like, even God, come on, man. I'm sure God has a sense of humor. It's not like he said, fuck God or anything like that. Come on.
No, he doesn't, man.
No.
Shut up, Corey.
Motherfucking drug addict, fucking
damn.
was all into all kind of mischievous shit. And he would like get mad at God when they mentioned God's name being a co-pilot for Sammy Davis Jr. in the Cannonball Run.
Hanging out with Mr. Sour Grapes.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, he's going out there doing all kind of
Mr. Sour.
illegal shit, shoplifting and shit.
Yeah.
Dumb motherfucker.
I do this to survive.
At least I ain't making fun of God, dude. I just say God was my co-pilot and shoplifting. You want to get us some email, man?
Yeah,
because
why not?
if you hear this,
oh,
here
yeah,
it comes.
yeah,
Woo! Rock! Rocking and rolling! Rock! Damn, boy, that's good. Rock! Ghost is like, boy, y'all didn't give me a warning. I just had to come in here and let y'all know.
yes, right.
Do some email. Fuck your thoughts.
to do some
Time for the section we call Fuck Your Thoughts.
fudge 'em.
Fudge your thoughts. Before we move on, a lot of people told us Goatsy is a bad name for the mascot here.
Lots as in fucking Grant from Leok.
Grant and Captain Chance.
Captain, that, what, gee.
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to say what it is, but it does reference something.
All right, Captain Chance.
At
Since you're the expert of names, but
yeah, what do you know?
yeah,
Who made you the boss of names?
yeah. Who made you captain?
Yeah, it's because you got captain in your name. That mean you a captain.
Yeah,
God damn you.
yeah.
No,
I take
Goatsy refers to
responsibility.
something bad. I won't even say what it is, but they
Does it? Okay, now you were about to explain this to me. What in the fuck does? Yeah, enlighten me on this Goatsy thing.
Okay, I would just say, kids. All right.
Just say they're gonna look it up.
Forgive your Uncle Corey for saying this. It is bad, and I'm just going to warn you because all that's going to happen is a bunch of kids are going to go out and look it up. Don't even think about putting it on this page because I will kick you off the site if you put it up on this page. You know better than that. But it pretty much, I'm going to be very graphic here. All right.
Oh shit.
Goatsy. If you look up Goatsy, you get an image of a guy with his ass spread open and just a humongous gaping hole.
Okay.
And people saying that's what Goatsy makes them think of.
And I named my goat.
But you named Goatsy. Yeah,
I didn't.
But you
know.
did not know.
I did not know
either.
this. Yeah. Hey, fuck it. That's the name
That's
of
the
that's
fucking
sorry.
goat. You
That's
know what?
Goatsy. Hey, wait.
That's his name.
Goatsy's like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
They got something new now. There you go. Hey, you got something new to think
Exactly.
of when you think of Goatsy. Now.
Yeah.
When you think of Goatsy, think of
Yeah.
the guitar rocking goat.
Exactly. The
Not a
metal
guy with
thrasher.
ass all over.
That's right. Yeah. Sorry.
There you go. Fuck it. Goatsy stays. Okay?
Goatsy, more power to you.
Grant, fuck you. Goatsy
Yeah,
stays.
Grant. You fucking go read a comic book, you bitch. I love Grant.
I love Grant.
I love Grant. We need to get Grant on this show at
You
some
know
point.
something?
I would
get
love
Grant
to have
in here.
Grant on here. Yeah.
Let's get him next, man.
All right.
Let's see if we can
we'll
get him
go
next
fucking
week.
kidnap his
Yeah,
ass and
we're-
fucking duct tape his mouth. So you know, yeah.
All right, let's see.
But keep your Goatsy comments to yourself.
Let's see
All
what
right.
we got here.
You're looking up some
Well,
email
I'm
there,
gonna email,
Cole?
but if you got something ready, go ahead. Man.
All right, here we go. I got an intelligent email. This is from
Oh,
your,
an intelligent
an
email.
intelligent, yes, a thought-provoking email from your pal Jalford. Is that a
Jalford. Yeah.
Jalford, yeah.
He's the anime guy.
Yeah. It says here.
You know what? Let me just
Yeah,
say
yeah,
this.
go
I
ahead.
cannot tell if Jalford likes me
He likes
or
you.
doesn't like me.
I can't
because he
tell
keeps
either.
coming on our site saying,
Yeah.
I'm so gay. Like we say, let's
Yeah,
do this.
it's
He's like,
time
he wants
for
to
the-
yell, I'm so gay.
Yeah, it's
and then he
I'm
makes
gay
fun of me
time.
sometimes, but then he always comes on my site and tells me about events that are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me he tells me when he posts up a really cool blog.
What's happening in the gay community, Corey?
Yeah, you're an expert. So I can't tell if he likes us or, if he likes me. Or
I
what.
can't tell. I don't know.
I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, read what.
But
he
yeah,
has.
well,
I like him.
Here's his question, dear co-host 3000 and his human slave animal. Oh,
Fuck you.
no.
Okay, I guess that answers my
Oh,
question
my
right there.
God. That's
The
not-
Black
that-
Wonder.
That is rude and uncalled
Now you talk to
for.
the Black Wonder
But I
like
think
that.
that's hilarious. Anyway, if you could fight any robot from any movie, animated or live action, which one would it be and how would you defeat them? Corey, you have the floor. Yeah. Any robot.
That's your question. I'm not a robot.
No. If you could fight any robot, he's asking us if we could fight any robot, animated or live action, who would it be, and how would we beat his ass, or how would you beat his ass?
I would fight the fembots from Austin Powers
No shit.
because I feel like once I knock her out, I can have my way with the body, and it won't be illegal because she's a robot.
No shit.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, I would of course fight Wall-E. I would
Of
get one of my
course.
I get my hardcore heavy metal penis attachment, fucking strap that shit on and beat him over the goddamn head.
Hold on.
Till he's fucking black and blue and fucking busted.
Hold on.
And then I'd bang his comatose girlfriend.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Right there.
Hold on. God damn, motherfucker, you worse than Renegade. I said be quiet and you keep going. I was trying to tell you to stop, but that makes sense. Wally, your nemesis, I don't know why you hate Wally so much.
I would penis slap that bitch and him and his fucking bug eyes, always looking at the goddamn stars. Him and his perverted ass, got a woman right there in a coma, don't know what to do with her. I'd teach him what to do. Then I'd fucking knock his ass out the fucking park. Him and his cockroach friend. God damn it. Anyway.
You got, of course you would. I still don't know what this deal is with you and Wally, man.
Fuck that.
It's like it started out like
bug-eyed son of a bitch.
it started out kind of like Wally's okay. Then all of a sudden it's like fuck Wally.
You know why? He's like, well, yeah, you got my fucking penis up his ass. That's why. That son of a bitch. I teach him. He's my bitch.
All right. What,
All right. Who?
another
What,
email?
you got? Oh, let me see here. I got another email from Charles Ponzi.
Charles Ponzi?
Ponzi.
Ponzi. Please
Ponzi.
do
All right.
tell.
This is a question to Let's Do This, my favorite podcast ever.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
I like this kid.
Yeah, that's a kid with some brains.
There
on.
you go.
He got some brains in that head of his.
He's talking
All right.
about.
What is? Oh, this is a perfect question. We were talking about this a little while ago. What is your take on all these horror movies shot from a camcorder? I have a funny feeling that camcording or camcorders is going to be the new franchise. In my opinion, Diary of the Dead was the worst movie in of the Dead series. The most recent one I saw was the
Poughkeepsie tapes?
Yeah, the Poughkeepsie tapes.
Yeah.
Which was about a serial killer who taped his murders on a crappy camcorder, but apparently he edited the tapes afterwards and added some music. Okay, looking forward to that.
The guy's a
film.
professional.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's right.
The Poughkeepsie tapes.
Presentation. Yeah. Now the Poughkeepsie tapes it's the same guys who directed Quarantine. Yeah. Which the funny thing is they shot that film way before Quarantine. And
they did.
I don't know whatever happened to that film. I don't know if it was shelved or what.
I think it was. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people. I don't want to say it came out at the same time as the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch Project.
No, you're thinking about the last broadcast.
What am I?
You're thinking about the last broadcast.
Okay, that's
those guys tried to sue Blair Witch because it was pretty much close to the same idea.
You got me there. Yeah.
All right, but he gives a little review here. He's like, the acting and the dialogue was horrible, but everyone gives this movie so much credit because there are rumors that the movie is real. But I guess anyway, he's curious about our feelings on this new not so much. Yeah, I guess. And plus, I think Cloverfield can be thrown in there too.
I love Cloverfield.
So I fucking love Cloverfield. I watched it this past weekend.
I'm sorry,
I watched it twice. I loved it so much.
That's one of the few movies I gave better than Sex, and you know the reason why is because they used the camcorder experience well, and it made me feel like I was. It made me feel like I was watching something, an experience that I really hadn't experienced that much.
You're absolutely right.
It made me feel like I was in the middle of those old horror movies or monster movies, rather, that I used to watch. I felt like I was there.
Yeah, it's like if that were to ever fucking happen, it would look just like fucking Cloverfield.
And that's why I love that movie. I know a lot of people wonder why I gave it better than Sex, but that's why I got an experience.
I don't think I did the review on that, but I fucking give it better than Sex.
I love Cloverfield.
I watched the shit out of that movie, and I love it.
For all you people who think I'm like real picky about movies and whatnot, Cloverfield better than Sex movie. A lot of people don't even consider that well. But you know something? It's just like anything else, man. And look, if we see too many of these movies being made that way, it's gonna
water it down. It's not gonna be special.
And people are gonna look at it like, oh, another videotape or video cam movie or camcorder movie or whatever. You can't keep doing the same thing in close proximity. I mean. Even if people continue to do it well, people will kind of get tired of it.
Right, and you know, we were talking. Well, I mentioned the last broadcast, which came out around the same time as Blair Witch. It didn't get as big of a distribution as far as I don't even know if it hit theaters. I know it went when I saw it. It was on DVD, but I read about it in Fangoria as far as. Those guys are trying to sue the guys who made Blair Witch because the idea was kind of similar. They were looking for, in the last broadcast, they were looking for the Jersey Devil. Yeah. And basically it was a group of guys who had an access show about weird phenomenons. So they decided to take a trip into I'm trying in the wherever the New Jersey Devil was somewhat, was supposed to be in this wooded area. And of course, they come up missing. It's pretty much the same premise as a Blair Witch. So the documentary, the guy who was doing the documentary found this tape that was found during there was a scene where there was blood on the ground, but they found the tapes. He put it together, but same exact thing. Granted that Blair Witch had a way better ending.
Yeah, okay.
But
I remember the last broadcast, but I never saw it.
It's still. You should definitely check it out. It's still a great movie, with the exception of the very end of the film. Okay. But no, as far as getting tired of films shot like that. No, I mean,
if they continue to do it well,
if they do it well, like a Cloverfield, I'm interested in, and of course this new District 9. I mean, the way it's shot, it looks like it could be a winner. So
I would say that it is a gimmick, and you can only do so much with that. But I won't be against it if they can find innovative ways to keep doing it. That's the thing. You cannot keep doing. We're trapped in the forest, or we're trapped in a house, and we're running from some unseen thing. You got to find different ways to do it. Like you and I both said, you're right. District 9, it's a science fiction movie done. Well, we don't know if the whole movie's done that way.
Yeah.
But at least we saw that trailer. That was kind of innovative too. I guess Cloverfield can be considered science fiction in a way.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, definitely. I don't know and we see it being done not only with these horror movies and science fiction movies, but we see it being done with comedy and drama. I mean, fake. We get those in the form of fake documentaries. I mean, Christopher Guest kind of did it with even though it was shot on video, it was
with
the handheld.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, it was Spinal Tap and
Waiting for Guffman.
and what's the one with the dog?
Best in Show.
Yeah,
Best in Show.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a thing that can cross all kind of genres. I would like a breather between them,
right?
But if you can find innovative ways to do it with any kind of format,
and it works, And sometimes when actual films incorporate just the home video aspect. I mean, the best example would be Signs. It's not the greatest movie of all time, but the scene where you see the birthday party scene.
Oh yeah,
where the alien comes running.
The alien comes by.
That fucked my shit up when I saw that.
I'm thinking about something like Rachel Getting Married, which just recently came out. That was done in a very handheld style and done with video. And you would it was obvious that these were actors there, but for a moment you really did forget that they were actors. I mean, I like that movie a lot. So.
That and Open Water. Don't forget about that one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you want to move on to another one?
I don't. That was it.
Well,
I only got two. But go for it.
Oh shit, we're about to run out anyway. So
okay,
let's go ahead and stop this, and we'll come out and read a little more emails after this. After this, goddammit. Back. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Here's a question from Tommy. Feel me, hear me. Tommy says,
touch me.
He says, I wonder how many times he hears that shit. He's like, God damn it, I've heard it all already. He says, I feel that there are some sequels that are so well received that they overshadow the really good previous film in the public eye. And he gives examples like Terminator, Batman Begins, Alien, Empire Strikes Back, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
Do you agree with this? And are there any other examples you can think of? I don't think those movies are really overshadowed.
No.
Not Alien is not. There's often many debates as to which movie is the best, and still people refer. Hey, look, Terminator.
Yeah.
How many lines do you quote from Terminator 2 as
compared to the original?
1?
Oh yeah.
How many people go around saying "Hasta la vista"? Not many.
Right,
How many people are still saying "I'll be back"?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Granted, it's also in the second one too, but yeah, I mean,
Star Wars.
Come with me if you want to live. Well, that's in both of them too.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
but yeah, like Empire.
That doesn't really overshadow Star Wars.
No, not at all. No.
You always say Empire. You always hear people say that's my favorite, but nobody that has not eclipsed Star Wars at all.
No. The fucking the Death Star battle scene. Oh, you kidding me?
No, not at all.
Battle of Yavin.
Yeah, not in Batman Begins. Maybe that one is eclipsed by The Dark Knight.
Oh, it's funny, because
you know why? Simply because of Heath Ledger.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, I still watch the shit out of Batman.
You do,
Begins.
but
I know, but you're right. No, out of the general public, yeah, you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right. But I still love that. I still love that first film because I'm always thinking that, granted, I do like giving Heath Ledger credit for being the Joker, but at the same time, I know that there was a fan base there for Batman Begins.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew everyone and their mother after seeing that movie. They were like, wow, there's a Batman film that I like, and I knew that as soon as the sequel was coming out, everyone was pretty much pumped for it. And at the same time, when Heath Ledger was announced as the Joker, a lot of people kind of cringed at it because it's not your first choice, really. Yeah. But once he died, and of course, then you started to see his performance, and then you saw the movie. I mean, he just fucking blew up. I mean, but I'm always curious though, like if Heath Ledger was still alive. Obviously, the real question is like how big. How big would the movie be? And I still want to say, I really want to believe that regardless of his death, that movie would still be amazing because it's just an amazing film.
No, it is. And I mean, you're right. And you're right. I mean, I think that...
And I don't want to underplay that because of a death.
No, I think that, but, the death did happen.
Yeah.
And you also had the combination of a great character.
Right.
With those two things going for it. I mean, and plus, that it had a character that everybody wanted to see regardless of what happened.
Regardless who played him.
So, that movie was primed to be bigger than the Batman Begins anyway. Even though Batman Begins is a great movie.
But I still love Batman Begins, but yeah, you're right though.
If you want to know a movie that's eclipsed by its sequel, which is not even technically a sequel more than it is a remake, even though 2 is in the title.
Yeah,
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, that's true. I was about to bring that up. Yeah, there's but I talked to somebody not too long ago that just loves part 1 over part 2, which, it makes me scratch my head. But I understand because they are kind of two different films,
No, they are.
Yeah, and granted, part 2 is almost like, hey, let's improve what we did with the first one.
Yeah.
And make it more of an adventure.
But I've talked to people all the time that talk about Evil Dead 2, and I was like, well, have you ever seen part 1? They're like, nah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
because part 2 definitely. Yeah, you're right. Part 2 does eclipse the first one because people still quote it. I mean, fucking, I still quote it. I mean, it's just one of those films that it's a regardless of the budget. It's very much an epic film in every sense of the word.
Well, it was also people were exposed to it through other means, such as maybe you caught Evil Dead 2 late at night on HBO or something.
I think people caught on to Army of Darkness, and which made them at some point want to go look at Evil Dead 2, because I knew a lot of people when Evil Dead I always want to say Evil Dead 3, because I know the original title for Army of Darkness was supposed to be, well, at least Sam Raimi wanted it to be The Medieval Dead, and of course the studio said you're not using that title, so they turned it into Army of Darkness. But I knew a lot of people at the time when Army of Darkness came out that saw Army of Darkness, fucking fell in love with it, but had no idea about part 2, and they saw that and they're like, wow. But that fan base is always interesting, because I tend to notice more fans of Army of Darkness nowadays. But at the same time, a lot of these newer kids, I think they're getting more turned on to Evil Dead 2, because a lot of the kids I still get people who come to my page who are like our age or your age, and they're like, hey, hearing you talk about Evil Dead 2 so much, I watched it, and fuck, that movie blew me away.
So
I'm always happy to hear that.
That's obviously a movie that has overshadowed its predecessor.
Right, yeah.
Which, like I said, I don't even know how much that counts, because even though Evil Dead 2 is in the title, it's a remake.
It pretty much is, yeah.
It's a more comedic remake with a bigger budget and more effects.
And I fucking love it.
No, who doesn't? Well, there's a lot of people.
Well,
man, here's a good question. I know I've seen this, and this, again, you got me. Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything, but I'll give you a chance to say if you can answer this. Is a question for the Black Wonder Adventures. This is a question. Okay, let me see this. Never mind. I won't read that part. Have you ever seen a movie in which the first 10 or 15 minutes were great, but then after those 10 or 15 minutes, it was terrible?
Oh, wow.
I know I've seen something like that before.
I know. I'm trying to
think. I can't think of anything.
Fuck.
I'm sure I've seen some heist movie or something where the beginning of the movie was action packed, but the rest of the movie was boring. Oh, what you got?
Mission Impossible, the first one.
Yo, classic example, man.
I know.
That was a movie in itself.
Yeah,
they killed off everybody in that first half.
As soon as the fucking Emilio Estevez was fucking knocked off, I was like, what?
And really, the movie was to me, it was not that good after that.
No, not at all.
I was bored by it.
Honestly, it's forgettable. I mean, the only part I remember about the first Mission Impossible is the first 15, 20 minutes of it.
Hey, that's a great answer, man. Yeah. That's a classic example.
I told you, when you're looking for great answers, you talk to me.
Man. See, we got somebody here who I haven't answered a question from before. Satoshi.
God, speaking of Mission Impossible, real quick.
What's up?
After watching J.J. Abrams, the Star Trek, I want to go back and watch Mission Impossible 3.
I would say it's the best out the 3, but it's a
is.
fucking Mission Impossible
It
movie.
is, yeah. But it's the best one. That should have been the first one. God damn it.
It should have been the first one. Should have got better, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of any of those movies. Yeah. I mean,
I still dig Part 3, but yeah, I mean,
no, Part 3 is
Part 3,
good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's a solid film. Yeah,
it's just kind of silly with the mask and shit. But
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
it's all right though. Okay. This is from Satoshi. Satoshi, I think it's Satoshi. Satoshi. He says, it has been a few months now since I have joined Spill, and I am having a blast. Well, good for you, because that's what you're supposed to do here.
Good for you, Satoshi. Miyagi.
He says, hey, thank you very much for that, though. We appreciate that. He says, my question is, what was the first movie you saw at a theater? He says his was Karate Kid Part 3.
Karate Kid Part 3. Miyagi.
I'm not answering that.
What? That was a good question. That was starting to get good. What was the first movie you saw in a movie theater?
I don't know.
That's
what
a
my
good
first
question.
movie was. I mean,
That's a great question.
that's
Maybe
the thing.
because you're stumped, you think it's
I
a
am
bad question.
stumped. I cannot think
Oh,
of it.
come
I'm
on
gonna
now.
answer it.
Okay.
My mom took me to theaters when I was like young. We'll come back to that. We'll come back.
God damn it.
We'll come back to that. I'm fucking stumped, man. All right. Let's see. We have. I want to get to somebody who we've never answered a question from before.
That's always a goal on this email segment.
GNAP. I don't think we answered the question.
GNAP.
I see somebody below there.
Recognize.
You better recognize this shit. Okay. He says, do you think films will ever be made about the native people of Alaska, namely the Inuits? Are the natives of Hawaii?
Wait, what was the question?
And perhaps even the Native Americans. I don't know.
What the fuck is he talking about? I was like,
sure.
Native Americans? What is it, a history lesson?
Yeah, and
I
there
got time
has
for
been.
that.
I mean, there has been movies made about it. There's a movie called Smoke Signals that you should see. That's made with
about
Native
Native Americans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Native American cast. I think even a Native American writer director.
Yeah.
So
There was a
you go.
Lone Ranger. Yeah, I got Tonto in there.
Dances with Wolves. They had some Native Americans in there. And then they had what was that movie about the dog sled? 8 miles.
Well, I don't know.
The dog sled movie. They had some Alaskans in there, I'm sure. No, Smoke Signals. Okay, look for the other movies.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah,
what is it? The Johnny Depp film, Dead Man? There's a few Indians in there, right?
Yes. There's a movie. I forgot who did it. It was a John Woo movie, I think. It was about Native Americans.
Wind Talkers.
Wind Talkers.
Yeah.
There you go. That made by Asian guy John Woo, but is a Native American.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see more movies about Native Americans released, and not that many. Keep in mind. I mean, it's just not a genre out there or a demand for Native American movies. I'm sorry. Maybe you'll get some Native American actor who crosses over into mainstream. Somebody looks like Lou Diamond Phillips or something. But there's really seriously, is there a demand for Alaskan films or movies about Alaskan people?
I'm always demanding them. But
Eskimos.
I never get them, Corey.
Well, you're not going to, if it happens, look, I'll say anything can happen. I'm sure there's some story that some producer says, wow, this is a great story about the Eskimo people, Alaskan people,
Right.
and we'll make a movie about it. But are you going to see one out every year? No.
Fuck no. I'm sorry. But hey, another good Indian movie, Poltergeist 2. The Indian who
The dead Indians.
the Indian who was in there.
the Indian.
No, the Indian. Yeah, the guy who's like, your car's mad at you, or the, I can't remember the exact line, but that's he was
One
cool.
Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest.
He
She had a
was-
big
oh, that
Indian
guy,
name.
the fucking the same guy. It was the same guy, same actor.
Oh, that was the
It
same
was the
guy.
same actor. He picked up the goddamn the water fountain,
water fountain, and threw it out and smothered
Yeah.
fucking Jack Nicholson.
Oh, don't give away that ending.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a guy named Brandon McShawn.
It's his problem.
He's got a good picture too. Look at this picture right here. That fool's posing sexy. Look
Oh,
at, hey baby, it's Brandon.
gonna have to
McShawn.
get rid of those good looks.
It's time for the Brandon McShawn quiet hour. Take off your red
damn.
dress.
CK's looking for you. Sell some cologne or something.
He says,
Too good looking to be on this
people,
site.
You want to know? I know. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, we
You
don't
wanna
accept
know-
your kind.
He calls it by the proper name. I'm a goat and I eat my own milk. Not just milk, but chunky milk.
Oh, chunky.
That's why we have Goatsy on here because
he makes
this
it
is,
nice and chunky for
the
you.
name of this show. Alternate name is I'm a goat and I eat my own milk.
Eat my own leche in honor of Cinco de Mayo.
That's leche. Leche. His question is, with the summer movie blockbuster starting off,
Seasonings.
seasonings, Lowry seasoning. I'll start over. With the summer blockbuster season starting off, what are your predictions for the top 5 highest grossing movies of the summer?
Oh,
Now, here's
God.
his.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
No,
He
it is.
says, his are number 1, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Number 2,
Potter.
Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Number 3, Up. Number 4, Terminator: Salvation. And number 5, Star Trek. Do you agree or
Wow.
disagree?
I disagree.
I think Wolverine would probably be in there somewhere. Maybe not. I
Unfortunately,
don't
even
know.
though it doesn't deserve to be, it will. Top 5, huh? Shit. I will say, wow. Star Trek.
Number 1.
Yeah. Top.
Okay.
Star Trek. Terminator. Harry Potter. Wolverine. Transformers.
I agreed. I don't know what.
But
order.
I don't.
I
Transformers.
really
No. Honestly, Transformers and then
no-
Wolverine. Yeah.
and you know what?
Transformers
as
should
much
be,
as
like,
I don't
number
think
4.
Transformers will, as stupid as that trailer looks, I think Transformers will probably even be number 2.
It could be.
Do you
It
think
could be.
Harry Potter would be number 1 though? I don't think so.
You know what? Yeah, that's a tough.
I think
one,
either
man. That's a tough-
Transformers
I mean, yeah,
would
honestly,
be-
you know, it could be. I don't know, but I mean, I've seen Star Trek, and fuck, that's like to me that's the movie where the bar is raised as far as the summer. But
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
yeah, it is,
really
especially
is.
with those franchises. I mean, they have their fan bases, and then there's a casual viewer. But
I mean, I could.
you know what?
guess,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
shit. Because Terminator fans, I mean, still that's.
I'm gonna say this.
You know,
Let
your
me-
uncle, your aunts and uncles are going to
Exactly.
go see
Everybody's looking
Terminator.
for that.
Yeah, everyone's looking for that.
I would
yeah.
say probably Transformers.
Yeah.
Man, without knowing, maybe Terminator.
Yeah.
Harry Potter number 3.
Yeah. Harry Potter, at least, up there. Like,
Yeah, Star Trek probably number 4, and number 5 Wolverine.
Wow.
Now that's me just guessing off the
Yeah.
top of my ass. I really don't
But
know.
I'm telling
It's
you,
hard to
yeah,
tell.
Star Trek though. I mean, I have Star Trek number 1 because that movie just.
It deserves to be number 1 though.
fuck.
At this point,
Well, I mean, I'm dying to see it. I'm dying to see it again. So
isn't that the movie you want to see?
that is the
again?
movie I want to see again and again. To be honest,
When I came
so.
out, I said, "Man, I want to see this again."
Yeah. So
Here's.
it'd be interesting. Yeah. Somebody write that down. You tell us at the end of the summer.
I'm
give us
going
an
to
update.
go to my page because I didn't read this question, but I saw somebody had left a question. It said question, so I'm going to go to my page. And see
Question: how do I insert a YouTube video on your page?
Question.
Let's see what we got here.
Question:
Let's see.
will you join my group, Star Wars fan group?
All right, we got. Let me see if I can. Damn, people putting. Send me the emails. You don't have to put it on my page, people.
Question:
It's all
how
right.
do I send you a question?
That's what it is.
Or, let's do this. Oh, AKA I'm a goat and I eat my own milks.
Let me see here. Okay, here's a good question. A long time ago, I saw the trailer of a movie called Trick or Treat.
That's your problem.
A kind of Tales from the Crypt movie with 5 stories set on Halloween night.
Yeah.
The thing is that Warner Brothers has moved the original release date of this movie for about 2 years, just showing it in special screenings. My question is, what do you know about this film? Ever since I heard about this, that's a good question.
That's like the one and only thing, because usually I know Carlisle's up to speed on that.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I've been wanting to ask that guy as far as if he's heard anything, any kind of rumors or anything. Because I tell you what, I've heard nothing but fucking positive things about that.
well, the
that
movie
film,
is about you know how much you and I love Creepshow.
Oh yeah,
This is an anthology.
Yeah, it's an anthology film.
I think it's 4 stories, bookend with maybe one story,
right.
one other story, and it's set on Halloween. And I've been keeping up with this for a little bit, and it captures the tone of Halloween to be fun. It's got some creepy stories in there. The mascot of the film was kind of weird, and I think
Some kid named Sam, like that.
Sam.
It's
It's a
with
little.
like
It's a little.
like pumpkin head.
It's a little kid dressed up in a clown outfit with a paper sack, burlap sack.
No, yeah, it's a
sack
burlap
head.
sack. Yeah, not a pumpkin. It's a
But it has
burlap
like
sack.
2 buttons
with
and
like
a smiley
buttons.
face
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
There you go.
And they've already made action figures of that, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? The funny thing is, I actually have a huge book about the whole film.
Where'd you
about the
get
production.
it? Because I was going to order that.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I'll tell you after the show where to get it. Because if anybody in town is listening, they're gonna go fucking get that, and you're fucked.
Oh no,
But no,
I was
I'll-
going to order that off of Amazon because I
Don't.
love the way this movie looks. but,
Don't. I got it dirt cheap. I'll tell
Oh,
you.
you don't.
and
Please tell me,
I'll
man.
tell you where to find it after.
Oh,
this
thanks,
show.
man. But no, the movie looks great. It looks like something that Tim Burton would do.
Yeah, it
except
does.
actually
It does.
do something creepy.
Yeah.
Do something.
And it's written and directed by one of the guys who worked.
something like that.
No. Oh fuck.
Oh, he wrote Superman.
He wrote
Returns.
Superman Returns. Yeah.
He's worked with Brian.
something-
Brian Singer does a forward in the book.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what-
Brian Singer does the forward. Michael Daughtry. I think
Something
does
like
it.
that, yeah.
I want to say it's Michael Daughtry, but Yeah, I mean, out of all the screenings, they screened it here. I think Carlisle, he may have
At
been
Button
there.
Numbathon. I think
Yeah,
he might have been
Button
there.
Numbathon, yeah,
and they
but-
screened it at Button
yeah.
Numbathon. Harry knows his name. And
Yeah.
and look, the movie. If you go to things like Shock to Your Drop,
Right. You can find a lot of
film.com,
you can find plenty of reviews on it.
Yeah.
and they're all fucking glowing.
and
you know.
for some reason, Warner Brothers does not want to release this.
Yeah.
And it sounds cool. It's 5 stories. Like one girl is being stalked by this guy at a party, at a Halloween party, and she's a virgin. And she, I don't know what the deal is with the guy
Right.
stalking her. Deals with I think a high school principal who gives kids candy with
Right.
poison.
Like Brian Cox is in the film.
Brian Cox is in the movie. There's another.
What's her name? The girl who played Rogue.
Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin,
Yeah,
she's
she's the
in
one
it.
that story I was
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
the
she's the
virgin
girl,
being
yeah.
stalked by a guy at this party.
Right.
There's another story that deals with an accident on a high school bus in this town, and these
Yeah,
teenagers deal up a dark secret about
they
it.
always have that shot, and it's real creepy. You just look at
all
the
the kids on the
still
bus?
with all the kids on the bus dressed up in their Halloween
And
costumes.
then the other story is this guy being stalked in his house by this kid in a costume. This kid Sam,
Yeah.
with the burlap sap,
Sack on his head.
sack on his head. Yeah, and just the artistry in this movie looks great.
It does, yeah.
This movie was done back in 2007.
Yeah, I know, and I, for the life of me, I don't know what the fuck Warner Brothers is doing, as far as if they. It makes no sense. I mean, I keep hearing that they either they sold the film or what, but then again, I hear stories that Warner Brothers still has it.
Well, they said there's a trailer out now. Somebody said that there's a trailer, and I'm just hearing.
No,
this
yeah,
on Google.
there is a trailer.
Well,
You
there's
can
a
find
trailer that
trailers,
says coming out on Blu-ray and DVD in October 2009.
Are you serious?
I don't know why they wouldn't release the film with all these glowing reviews, man. I mean, look.
I mean, granted, you'll probably be able to see it. They may have some limited screenings of it in certain cities. I hope, just to do it justice, because I want to see it in the theater. Just because, I mean, it seems like one of those films you want to see around Halloween in a theater with your friends, and
maybe they felt like they couldn't go up against Saw, and they didn't.
And
release
that's
it
what
then.
fucking pisses me off when I hear about it. I pray to God that's not the case, because this film, I mean, if it came out the same night as Saw, well, that's kind of tricky too. It's around Halloween.
Yeah,
I know
it's around
everyone's
Halloween. That's what
people
I'm
are
saying.
partying their ass
They
off.
probably saw
but
Saw
still,
was coming out, and they were like,
No.
Halloween weekend.
yeah.
You know,
But the
I
thing
don't
is,
know.
I think the whole Saw fan base is teetered off, and they need something to really fucking knock it on its
Well, you
ass.
can say it's
to let
teetered
people-
off, but the movies
Yeah.
are number one, and they
I
keep
guess
progressing
so.
in sales. And
I just don't know a single soul who actually Saw fan. I know a few Saw fans, but I know a lot of them hated that last film.
I keep
and we
hearing
saw
people-
the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was fucking awful.
And there's people on the site who come on, they defend that series, and they say it's one of the best things they've seen. So they have a rabid fan base. The only thing I can think of, and like I say, somebody else may have more knowledge on this than I do. They're going to fan sites who love something like this. Maybe they're thinking that's just too much of a narrow audience for what we need to make this money back.
It still doesn't make any sense, though.
Because maybe
Yeah.
they did some sort of maybe they did some testing with people who weren't fans, and it didn't. I mean, it was confusing or something. Either way it goes, it looks like something that's creative, man.
It looks great, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
from what I've seen, it looks interesting. I mean, I'm dying to see. Like I said, there's enough buzz on the internet. Well, that doesn't mean shit.
These
as far
days,
as
you
the
never
buzz,
know.
yeah, but I've been dying to see that film for God knows how long, and it sucks. It's gonna really suck if it comes out on DVD and it really doesn't get a wide distribution like it should. Because granted, I think regardless if all the reviews are exactly what I'm hoping for, that maybe it'll turn into a cult film and it'll be huge. So and if it's that good, the word will be spread, and hopefully some justice will fucking come to that film. So
Yeah, no,
but it's too bad when you hear something like a fresh idea like that, and the studio is just too chicken shit to take a chance on.
Yeah,
it,
I mean, for 2 fucking years.
I
man.
know. Yeah, and think about all the other bullshit they're fucking dishing out to the fucking public. I mean, for crying out loud.
I gotta read this, man. If somebody says not a friend, this is from Moya, who I do consider a friend. What do you say?
What?
So is it just my ears, or did you really say on last week's Let's Do This that we aren't friends? Dude, what the hell? I never said that. I don't even know what I said.
This sounds personal.
Moya,
I'll keep out of
look,
this.
man, I never said that. I don't know what you're talking about. I do. This guy's cool. I consider him a friend. I don't know what happened. If I did say that, please forgive me.
Did you fuck his wife?
Yeah. You fucking my wife?
You fucking
All right.
my wife?
We'll,
Are you fucking my wife?
Let's see. We'll read one more.
Fungu.
All right. This is from Julian H. Unless it's no good, we'll read another.
Julian.
Julian says, "I'm under the impression that the Wolverine movie sucked.
Yeah.
My opinion is that." Okay, this is crazy wording. My opinion is that it should have been rated R, and that's what they did with the game. Okay.
What?
I know. No, what he's saying is they made a game that was for mature. You actually get to slice people up and see blood everywhere and whatnot.
Yeah.
Question is, have you played the Wolverine game? No, I have not.
No, don't care to.
No, I haven't played it. No. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Beware of these games that are based on movies.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know if the game is any good. I don't know, Julian, if you've played it, but a lot of these games, most of the time,
Yeah.
they are done in a fashion that they can be released in conjunction with the film.
Right.
These video games, because it's all marketing. And they make money because they're coming out with a
it's-
brand.
They're advertising.
Yeah,
for the film.
exactly. But the games are usually a good game takes 2 to 3 years to make sometimes. A good game.
Yeah.
You got a game that's being rushed out to coincide with the release of a movie. Chances are it's probably going to be buggy, or it's going to be, or it's not going to be good presentation, or it's just not going to be that much fun.
No, it's going to be as simple as you can get, which is slicing and dicing people, and that's it. You know,
90% of your movies that come
Yeah.
out based on games are not good.
Yeah. Unless it's Batman and Robin. Remember Raymond?
Oh,
Did
but-
Raymond ever give you his whole deal about Batman and Robin, the video
No,
game?
What was it? What was his deal?
Dude, when I was hanging out, he came to me one time, and he was like, "Ghost, have you played the Batman and Robin video game?" And I was like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here!"
game just sucks,
and
man.
he was like, "No, this is the greatest game. this game is the shit." He's like, "You get to be Batman and Robin." And I tell you what, I know the movie wasn't that great, but take my word on this. This game fucking is the shit. It's action packed. You get to punch out people, and I'm like, wow, okay. he almost sold me on trying to play that game because I was like, what the hell?
That fool was so into like certain things he couldn't see when they were bad. You could have sold him a paper sack with Batman and Robin on. He would have bought it.
This fucking paper sack represents everything that Batman and Robin stands for.
Oh, here's somebody that we haven't heard from. Yeah, he did do that.
Action
If
packed.
you put Dracula, Boba Fett, or Batman on anything, he would buy it. I could have took a turd.
He'd write
that
a script about that.
Yeah, I could have put a turd I pushed out and put the Batman symbol on it.
Yeah.
Or Dracula fangs.
Yeah.
Or fucking put in a helmet of Boba Fett. He would have taken it. Oh, this
my
is
God.
wonderful.
Yeah, I was just shocked at his enthusiasm for the Batman and Robin video game.
Okay, here's a good question, and we'll leave off with this. This is from Please Don't Hate Me. Too late? No, he says,
Ben hating you.
yeah, Ben hating your ass. We just met you. We hate
That's
you.
your new name. Ben hating you.
He says, what do you guys think of the new G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra trailer?
I don't.
He says, I think it is either going to be a fun summer popcorn movie like Transformers or a dumb Michael Bay ripoff action movie like Transformers.
I think it'll be both.
Look, there's already a G.I. Joe animated movie out that you can see, and people are already saying, looking at this trailer for Transformers Rise of Cobra, I'm a little disappointed because everything I want to see in a G.I. Joe movie is in this animated movie they released.
Yeah, like the first the greatest thing about that G.I. Joe animated film is the first fucking 5 minutes, where the first 5 minutes is a movie unto itself.
Uh-huh.
You don't even have to watch the rest of that fucking movie because it's not that great. But the fucking first 6 minutes of that fucking film fucking kicks ass. And it's the intro to G.I. Joe. You hear the G.I. Joe theme song, and there's a battle going on.
Is this the recent one?
No, I'm talking, I don't know what you're talking about, the recent. But I'm talking about the 19, I think it came out 86, 87
no.
cartoon.
No.
What? Oh, fuck that. No, I don't know what that is.
No,
I don't know what that is.
No, there is a new G.I. Joe animated film out.
Yeah.
And it's mature. I mean, I won't say it's adult, but it's like watching a PG-13 movie.
Really?
There's blood. There's people being killed.
Yeah.
And they say the story is really cool. and there's none of this shit of people like jumping out of planes with parachutes on.
Yeah.
No, this is recent, and everybody keeps talking about how badass it is.
Shit.
I cannot remember the name of it right now, but Leon saw it, and he told me this after I saw reviews of it.
And he's a believer?
Yeah. He said, hey, have you seen this G.I. Joe movie? And he's talking about this new animated movie. And I was like, no. He's like, whoa, man, you need to see this. But we've already put reviews up online.
Yeah, no
from some
shit.
people. Jawford put a review up. And
No shit.
And everything that everybody has said is that, man, this is badass.
No shit. Okay, well,
yeah.
But granted, the original. Did you ever see the original?
I saw when they killed Duke in it or something. I thought
think
they killed Duke.
something like that. Yeah, I barely remember, but I remember the first like 5 minutes of that, and it's like the greatest GI Joe experience because they're fighting on the Statue of Liberty. I mean, it's a whole movie unto itself, like I said, and it kicks ass. But I'm fine just watching that. I saw the preview. The scene. Did you see the scene where they're in the super suits? They got these accelerator suits that I'm assuming they're probably going to be in a good part of the film. But it's basically where they're jumping around like the goddamn Transformers. There's a scene that looks in the trailer that looks just like it was taken from the first Transformers film, where they're jumping and fucking dodging fucking missiles in the middle of the street.
Oh, really? No, I remember that movie. No, this one is supposed to. Oh, it's called G.I. Joe.
No. I'm talking about in the new trailer for the new G.I. Joe film. The scene where the characters are in the goddamn accelerator suits or whatever.
Oh, they're running around,
and they're jumping over cars, flipping over missiles.
Well, look,
just like in the original Transformers film.
Well, they do a lot of stuff that they do in the original Transformers movie, so that might be cool.
Right.
But the other thing is that you got characters who aren't the characters they remember.
Yeah.
Destro doesn't have his mask on.
I mean, the only one that looks familiar is fucking Scarlet. I mean, hot fucking redhead.
Cobra's being played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I mean,
I told a group of people that the other day, and they all their fucking jaws dropped to the floor.
Yeah,
like,
so
really?
I don't know, man. I mean, it could be cool, it could not be. I don't want to judge the movie too hard, but it looks like it's not what the fans are looking for. I tell you that. They're already complaining. And after hearing somebody, I was at a conference, or not conference, but a convention where they tried to defend Street Fighter, the Legend of Chun-Li or whatever, in the same package as they were talking about how G.I. Joe was going to try to be as authentic as they could to the show. And it's like, everybody's looking at that and they're like, no, it's not. Yeah. Come on. So, I mean, if you're going in with a whole lot of expectations from the cartoon and going to see G.I. Joe, just be prepared.
Yeah.
The new G.I. Joe movie is called Resolute.
Resolute, okay.
Yeah, Resolute. And I keep hearing that's badass. My thing is, watch that just so because if you watch the movie and you're disappointed, well, at least you have this real authentic G.I. Joe movie right down to being animated that's badass that you can like fall back on.
That sucks. Oh well.
Yeah,
well, at least you got that, I guess.
Yeah, at least you got that.
G.I. Joe fans out there.
But I didn't know they were still that heavy, man.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe fans. All right, man. Goatsy's in here. Goatsy's saying, man, I'm waiting for you.
Goatsy. But real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got an announcement to make, Corey.
Yes.
Don't get too shocked, but I'm leaving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm leaving. And I'm taking my ass to Europe. Hi-yo!
What? Tell me about this. What?
I'll be on a European trip. I am taking off May 22nd. I will be in Paris. I'll be in Paris for a good part of the week. And then from Paris, I'm heading over to where your ass will be, to the London Spill Party 3.
Oh, shit.
Hi-yo! Yeah, so I know
I'm trying to be cool. I'm like,
you look like you just took a shit in your pants. I was like, you're leaving. No, that's not.
I'm trying to be cool.
Always fun having you here. Well, nice.
Oh man, that's exciting, man. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
I know.
Oh man, that made my night right there, man. This is gonna be great.
I will be there, my friend. I got my tickets.
You got your ticket
I got
already?
my tickets.
So you're not
I got
bullshitting
my. Unfortunately, I figure I could just float across the fucking ocean, but I gotta get on board a plane with a passport and everything. I have all that in check. So yeah, I will be leaving the 22nd. I will be coming back here on the 1st, and I will be fucking partying with your fucking ass,
man.
along with the rest of our.
I just can't get away
London
from you.
Hey, I'll be in Paris. So don't worry.
Damn!
You'll have some free time away from me. I'll be doing my Paris exploring.
Your
and,
journey? Yeah.
Yes, my journey. Yes, I'll be looking for the League of
good,
Shadows
man.
so they can train me in the mountains.
Somebody gonna put you in a box
yes.
and like carry you around.
Yeah, like I'll be hanging out with the Muppets and then fucking dump my ass off in a crate. Yeah. So no, I will be hanging out with you definitely for the spill party, but I will be in Paris for a good week.
Damn, maybe I'll make a trip to Paris when I get there.
You should. I know me and a buddy of mine, we're going to go see Dan the Automator. And I believe
Where?
that's going to be in Paris. It's Dan the Automator and Jesus Lizard. They're going to be playing some festival.
When?
I'll give you details.
Oh,
I want to say it's the 27th.
Okay,
It's
I
either
might
the
be able to do
26th
that.
or the 27th. But that's where I'll be. I'll be fucking getting my jams on.
Damn, man.
So, yeah, brother.
That's gonna be
But
exciting.
yeah,
man.
I
It's gonna
know.
be cool.
I know. I'm pumped. I've never been to Europe, so this will be my first time. So.
Hey man, you in for trouble?
I know.
Hey,
And my buddy I'm hanging out with Frank. Yeah, he's gonna he's gonna.
Oh,
get
you hanging
me
out with Frank?
in
Oh, shit.
tons of
That's
trouble.
real trouble.
That
yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Is Frank coming over to London?
Yes, he will be traveling with me when we go to London. So
Nice, man.
yeah, that is the plan. So I have a place to stay in Paris for free. Apparently, that's what he tells me.
He
And
does?
yeah,
If I would have
and
known that shit, I would have tried to hit up Frank for
yeah.
But
But yeah. So we'll be having some good times.
people, let me find out. Let me get this right here. Let me get the date.
Yeah.
Spill Party Europe will be on Saturday the 30th.
Yep.
Nick Hodges is getting that together. I had the time wrong last time, but it will be on the 30th.
Nick, get your shit together.
You will be joined by the co-host and I.
Yes.
So look at that. You getting the real Spill
I
Party this
know.
time. Not just my lame
Yeah,
ass.
I just said fuck it. I ain't doing nothing.
Shit,
Might as
there you
well
go, man.
get into some trouble.
Get into some trouble.
Yeah.
So Spill Party, May 30th in Europe.
right.
In London.
London.
We'll be putting more details up this week about that.
Yeah.
The co-host and I will be there. Now you
You
ain't
will?
bullshitting, are you?
No,
Don't make this up.
sir. I have my tickets, so no, I hope not.
Okay.
'cause I'll be
Also,
fucked.
ideas for the Spill Party. We still want some ideas for the raffle for the Spill Party in America. That is on August 22nd.
Yeah, on August 22nd. I'll be here for that.
Yeah, August 22nd. We got
I
the
have
Spill
no
Party
choice.
here in America. The plans that we have for a barbecue at this place, Zilka Park, might not come through because I called today about reserving the Zilka Park
yeah?
Clubhouse. Over $1,000. I was like, "Fuck that."
Oh,
Not, I would be happy to put down $1,000
Right.
if I thought it would be worth it, but that's money
Right.
that could be spent on something else.
Right.
If we
Like,
get a cheaper
like
space.
me.
Like shit like me. Shit. Yeah, that's a wardrobe.
Yeah.
But
We'll find,
that's a night of drinking for me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere though. But the party's still on August 29th.
Right.
We're still gonna do the raffle. We will have plenty of time to get you details about that.
Did Carlisle do? I know he was. Is he doing anything for the raffle? Has he announced
No,
anything?
he ain't doing nothing.
He's not.
No,
I
he
thought
should.
I overheard somebody say that he was going to do like a brunch or something.
Oh, he might. You know what? He makes a kick-ass.
He'll make you a goddamn grilled cheese sandwich.
He'll make you. He could do. You know,
That would be great.
He makes a kick-ass lasagna.
Oh no, I think it'd be better if he just made a
Grilled
grilled
cheese,
cheesy. Here you
like
go.
one
here you
sandwich.
Go. Here you go. There you go.
Give it to him in a Ziploc
Yeah,
bag.
That's what
And you
you
say,
want.
yellow and blue make
There's
green.
your prize. No.
There you go.
Actually, real quick, I was going to add
go
on
ahead.
to as
Go
far
ahead.
as I know, I announced. Well, I told you that I was willing to take a fan to the Alamo Draft House, buy them a dinner there. Watch a cool movie, a movie of their choice, whatever they want to see. Hopefully by the time
Renegade wants
this
to
comes
combine
out,
our things, though.
fuck him. He ain't telling me what
There
I'm
we go.
doing.
Hey, Renegade, there you go.
Hey, Renegade, I don't want nothing to do with you and your pervertedness, you and your Kimberly problems. I don't. No.
You know what? We'll talk about this.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
But the thing is, I was going to add,
I'm sorry.
along with hanging out at the Alamo Draft House, I wanted to take whoever's hanging to my favorite comic book shop and hang out at the comic book shop and then head over to the Alamo. So give them a little bonus.
All right,
So yeah, fucking
we'll
just
figure out these
hang
prizes
out, have
as
a
we
good
go
time.
along. I might get some sponsors to try and throw in some stuff too. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Because
a little
we wanna
incentive.
What you say? Incentive. So Spill Party in Europe on May 30th, and then we have the Spill Party in America here in Austin, Texas, on August 22nd.
That is right.
And so we'll figure out all the details on this. I guess we better hurry up and figure out this Europe thing.
Gonna
real quick.
fucking rock this Europe shit.
Yeah, we've been tear
Rock!
that shit up.
Rock!
We're playing that music again.
Rocking and rolling.
Ghost is like over there tapping his hoof like, hey, y'all got me in here, man.
I ain't fucking going to Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn right, Ghost.
All right, Ghost,
Fucking
go
put
rock
that
out,
rope.
man.
Get your fucking guitar out. Let's do this.
Yeah, people. All right. So you got some festivities to look forward to. I think we gave you enough of ourselves for tonight. It's going to be a good time overall.
Yeppa, yeppa. Happy
right,
Cinco
so-
de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Bye.